Hey, man, welcome to Kraig Facts. That was Roast with the Host earlier. Somebody was like, oh, man, I'm unsubscribing from Kraig Facts. Well, get your whole ass out of here then. Them niggas get mad when I don't be agreeing with some of the shit they be saying. Oh, we got an esteemed panel, very well-respected gentlemen in the areas that I frequent. You know, a couple cats I learned a lot from. You know what I'm saying? Man, we want to go ahead and pan on Lunch and pan on Southpaw, man. They up in this joint, man. Make sure y'all purchase that Chill Withers, hit that QR code. Also, the Chill Never Withers on the website. That Kraig beanie putting in some hours this week on it. Nigga, I got more than one beanie, nigga. Motherfuckers act like you got one t-shirt, one jacket. You know what I'm saying? I got a few beanies, man. I got my hair, you know. I got 3 of the yellow ones.
2 threads. I just got 2 threads.
You got 2?
Threads.
Hey, you know it's a myth that you only use 10% of your brain? I thought that was a real fact.
I did too.
How much are you?
Many people believe that humans only use 10% of their brains. It's even the plot line for a 2014 film Lucy starring Scarlett Johansson. However, that's nothing but a myth. Neurologist Barry Gordon told Scientific America, he says that humans use virtually every part of their brain, and most of the brain is active almost all the time. And for more misconceptions we can blame, and this is a misconception we can blame on movies.
10% came from movies.
A movie.
Is that for real?
We use all our brains our whole life? Like,
They say your whole brain is always working all the time. It's just working on different shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense because when you have the right and left, so
correct.
The right operates the left side of your body and the left operates the right. So if you ain't had a stroke, that's more than 10%.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that chunk is more than 10% of your brain.
Yeah.
Unless you're just talking about the surface and not the inside.
What requires most of your brain? What requires you to, you know what I'm saying, to use your entire brain? What do you think you do on a daily where you got to put the whole fucking brain organ to work?
I'm married, man. What you think?
Said lying. Remember where I told her I was at in comparison to where I really was? My shit's on geography. Yeah, I feel you. Married life, man. I know I'm gonna get married one day. It's just
when?
I don't know, man. When you gonna get married?
I'm not getting married.
No?
I don't think I'm getting married.
Kids?
I don't know, man. I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I like to come and go as I please. You know what I'm saying? Right. I want to leave, I'm gone.
Yeah, right.
I want to talk to nobody about nothing. Don't tell me shit.
It might be too much of a sacrifice, but I want kids.
Yeah, I hear you. You want to leave that legacy, right?
I want to leave that legacy, man. I want to watch my son dunk one day, man. That was such a big milestone in my life. I want to see my little man do that.
I feel you.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know, your mom ain't never asked you why you ain't had no kids. But you gay or something? What's going on? Nah, man. You know,
we were just talking about this before.
I'll fuck a bitch in front of you, mom. I'll show you I ain't gay. Hold on, I got a bitch coming right now, Donna. You mind if I fuck you in front of my mama? She think I'm gay.
Just help me prove this to her.
New pickup line.
Now this is beyond freaky. I got a point to prove.
Right.
No, but so Dan, just to be able to come and go as you please is worth it.
And that's it, man. I don't, you know. And then, man, you gotta find that right baby mama too, because women, they can have drama to your life.
Right. They can.
I had drama with stepkids around this motherfucker.
Yeah, oh my!
You know what I'm saying? I little stepkids got to me. It was drama. I said, "Oh hell with this shit."
Married niggas think that single niggas are lonely. Like, no. I can lay in a different bitch's bed a few nights a week, my nigga. I ain't lonely. Real talk.
True. Got options.
Niggas who don't fuck a lot of bitches got misconceptions about having bitches.
Right, real talk.
You know what I'm talking about? They think you gotta lie to them. No, you ain't got to lie to no woman.
Period.
You don't even have to use a condom if you talk to her, right?
Yeah, this nigga nasty,
This is
yo.
true.
Women don't like condoms like that, nigga.
Disgusting.
Really?
He over there.
I'm gonna use it, but it's real talk. You don't have to though. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Having it your way, I don't know. I guess it's the slave mentality where when somebody sees somebody having too much fun, they just think it's got to be some weird shit going on, you know?
Yeah.
How long you been married?
I've been married 18 years.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
You been in there.
Appreciate
18, what you going-
High school sweetheart?
No, we actually met at the Olympics in Atlanta. I went to school in Atlanta. We met at the Olympics at work.
Oh,
Yeah, so married.
Oh, that's dope.
90.
The 96 Atlanta?
96 Olympics.
So you was there with the bombing?
That was our first date. Crazy story.
Really?
Oh, I got to hear this one.
So our first date, we worked together at the same place, Coca-Cola Olympic City, where they had the Olympics at. Our first date, we go out to eat, right? We go through our first day was we went back to work, to enjoy the Olympics because we've been serving motherfuckers ice cream and shit all goddamn Olympics, right?
Right.
So this time we go there, this little diner on the corner. We sit down at the diner, we eat. I'm like, you want to go back in? She like, nah, I'm tired. Let's go home. So we jump on the train, go back to the house. By the time we get to the house, bomb went off. Craziest story.
Y'all heard it?
No, we didn't know. We didn't hear anything. We just made it to the house right before the bomb. I mean, during the time, I guess it was going off pandemonium and everything.
But you was supposed to be going back in there.
We were supposed to go back in, and I listened to my wife, and I ain't get blowed up. That's
Shit. That's crazy.
So the bomb kept y'all together?
I guess so. Right.
How long after did y'all? So you got married 6 years after?
8 years after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
this was 96. Yeah.
That's a good amount of time. That's enough to know.
Yeah, that's enough.
I think you could know fact. When did you really know?
Me, I kind of knew up front.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
know when you know.
My brother got killed when I was a kid at 21. So as a kid, I always wanted to, it might be crazy, but I wanted to have kids young because he never got a chance to have kids. You know,
Right.
I wanted to have kids young, wanted my family young. I was the youngest. Everybody was like 4 and 5 years apart until me. So I'm like, damn, by the time I had kids, my kids ain't gonna be able to join their cousins, siblings, anything.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So I kind of had my mind up, made up young, and we hit it off, and we've been rocking ever since.
Man, I wish I'd have started earlier.
Bro, I know.
You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
mother be old motherfucker walking around that
Yeah.
basketball court.
My oldest would be 24,
Yeah,
If that didn't happen.
sophomore year.
mine 25. My oldest 25.
Yeah, see, sophomore year I had a baby. I celebrate his birthday sometimes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
So
sometimes.
how was life with an
I go-
adult child?
Adult child. It's different, man.
Grown-ass child.
It's crazy because like having kids, this old now, you know what I mean? Like now it's not the discipline is gone. Because as a
Right.
kid, my son used to always be like, man, why you so hard on me? Why don't you respect me? I'm like, cause you a kid, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was raised, it was do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
From St. Louis, shout out to everybody in U City, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way it was. But coming in, the new generation, they different. Right, so now we can have conversations now, but he respects how hard I was on him then to the man he is now, and I
Yeah.
respect him so much for the man he is now, and appreciate that he took those lessons I taught him. You know what I'm saying? So we can rock now. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Grandpa already?
Nah, no grandkids, no
Soon,
grandkids.
soon.
You think it made you more responsible earlier?
Yeah, but me, man, I was on a paper chase as a kid. I was super focused. I had like, everybody was running clubbing, strip club. I was Entrepreneur magazine, Raw Reports. This is 95, 96, freshman year in college. So
Did you have a baby
I was already
before
focused.
you got married?
Yeah, I had a baby. I had 2 kids before I got married.
Oh, yeah. See, I had my son before I got married as well.
Okay.
So I kind of understand, too. It kind of lights a fire up under you, you know?
Does it?
And I've always felt like guys, they go each way. You can, it's like fight or flight.
Right.
Pause. Make sure you pause that.
Yeah.
Say, guys, go each pause.
Yeah, go either
Not
way.
the niggas I hang out with.
Got me. Yeah, you
Niggas
got
I
me.
hang out with, they walk one direction. And that's in front of them.
They can go right or they can go
There ain't
crazy.
shit behind the niggas I hang out with. It ain't no niggas behind. You see nigga behind you?
They go either way.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I guess it can focus you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Otto, did it focus you?
Yeah, it did. I mean,
I was like, I got kids?
yeah.
I said, goddamn, I forgot I had 5 kids.
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
You got
Oh, damn.
I got 5.
Jesus.
And a possible, you got a cold space hand around the
You got 5.
5 and a possible. I mean,
One of them motherfuckers retarded.
If I'm waiting on this,
5.5.
I'm waiting on this test to
I
come
got
back.
5.5 children.
Australia. But the ultimate goal was
When this test come back, I'll know.
We'll see. Still working on doing the math.
That shit
but
funny.
the ultimate goal was to have 10 with one person.
Who was you, Nick Cannon?
You're trying to roll.
Prince Hakeem.
And they want Lakers.
I don't watch, but I wanted
Starting
10
five.
with one partner, and then that didn't work out, and I didn't give a fuck. Like, okay, like,
So you start having.
it's like, okay, let me make myself happy, but I do, at the same time, I'm still grinding because I got kids, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was taking, like, like really, really daring risk most people wouldn't take.
What you mean?
Yeah, fucking a white girl ain't a risk, nigga.
Yeah,
Shit.
Fucking without a
I
condom
was
is
taking
not a
a
risk.
real daring risk.
The bunny is a risk.
Have you guys ever been to Atwater?
Atwater?
Where the white girls be at?
Yeah. I ain't been there before.
Damn,
Colorado?
it's 7 kids. I got 6 siblings. You got 5 kids though. That's like I'm just thinking like how I grew up with all these fucking kids.
Technically 4 and my girl got 1.
Sheesh.
And my best friend, he's one of 5. Do you feel like you want a lot of kids? Do you have a lot of siblings, Otto? Like,
No. I'm my dad's only
like,
child.
do you want because you're
I'm my dad's
one of-
only child. My mom has 1 too.
Oh wow.
Do you make stepkids?
How's your mom doing, Otto?
Huh?
How's your mom?
She's good.
That's good, man.
Do you make stepkids earn your love, or you just give that to them off top?
Nah,
I make
that's
them
off.
earn
That's a
my
good
love.
question. That's a great question.
I'm hell like
What type of shit do you make a child do to earn your love?
disrespect. Like disrespect me.
Yeah.
For real?
But isn't it like,
you said
'cause, like
disrespect?
No, make-
like
No,
when,
I said
when you dating a woman who has
like,
kids, don't you
like-
kind of like I'm gonna be nicer. Like I'm gonna go out of my way to show your child. Like, all right, well, like I'm you can trust me. I'm not.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So it's like if anything, I'm gonna make the first move. It's not for the child. It's a child.
Yeah, right, correct.
I don't want no kid to trust me. I want a kid to shut the fuck up and do it like that. Okay? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that goofy child shit.
Dictator, little nation.
That's how I was raised.
So we all.
Nigga, I told you, my grandma T from St. Louis, nigga, I didn't know that was my great grandmother. She didn't talk to me. I couldn't look her in the eyes. I would say whole sentences and she would just look and ask my mom, what the fuck's wrong with this nigga? I didn't feel love.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until I met the first prostitute that came into my That's the first woman that ever loved me.
It was all cold.
No, but I guess, I respect that. You know, I was talking to somebody about the concept of respect. I think the difference between men and women is, I think men, we give respect first.
Correct,
right?
yeah, definitely.
And women feel like you can earn it.
Yeah.
I would hate to be friends with somebody and I was in the rears already, pause, where I got to earn myself into their good graces. Like, nah, you're not there yet, my nigga. Nah, you can't hang with us like that, not now. Maybe a couple more months and you can build up to
Right.
me.
That's too much work for me. Like, shit. Go back to what you said. Shit, I'm single. I can put up with this shit. I take my ass right back home. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real shit.
Right.
You ever been around a group of niggas you just don't click with?
Yeah.
Why does that happen?
Niggas is different, man.
Different vibrations.
Well, you can tell these niggas think you corny. Like, these motherfuckers think I'm corny. What did I do?
Yeah.
What was it the turtleneck or what happened?
Hey, and it usually be at work. It usually be in the workplace.
It be at work,
right?
Because you're forced to be together.
Yeah, them niggas at work be like, I be like, y'all have no clue. Y'all niggas, y'all couldn't hang with me and my boys.
Yeah.
Right,
Y'all-
You ever ask motherfuckers why was it my sandals? Why don't y'all think I'm cool? I'm not corny. Explaining that you're not corny is corny.
It's corny.
Right, exactly.
You know what? I'll let y'all go ahead and have that. Y'all can have that.
Maybe the Jordache jeans, they gave it away. So, yeah, the Jordache.
I mean, you being fake like 100% of the time at work. You sitting there talking different. You ain't cussing. I say nigga every 5 seconds.
At
So
the
I be
job?
at work like, yeah, brother, and you know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
brother.
out. Good job.
You ever catch yourself halfway through nigga at work?
Nah, it's never happened to me at work.
Turn it
Nah.
into a different word?
Nah, I ain't
Nightingale.
never done that word. I'm very
Nigga
good.
like,
at that.
nigga, let's see. I fall asleep a lot.
I go nigga a lot.
Say chicken McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets.
Niggerette.
Yeah, I be falling asleep and shit, nigga.
It's the nicotine patch. I'm
I fall asleep
trying to quit.
during black movies.
Like, look at this negated. Negation.
That's funny.
Yeah, man, I miss working, man. You know what I found myself becoming uncouth at work, if that's the right word. Where like you maintain that professionalism for a while, and then one day you just like fuck it.
Yeah.
And you start being yourself, and you see people looking at you like, I had no idea you were like this.
Right.
With different races, it happens different at the job, right? Like when your company throw a party, the Spanish motherfuckers, they get drunk at the party. That's how you find out who they really are. Them motherfuckers be loaded. dancing and freaking on the boss and being all sexual and shit. Am I lying? The Spanish motherfuckers.
You are not.
That's how you find out who they really are, nigga.
I can think.
A case of Budweiser, nigga, and a company party, nigga. And
It goes down.
them motherfuckers be fucking in the bathroom and getting fingered under the table and shit. I mean, Spanish people really turn up at company parties. Where do niggas turn up?
Niggas turn.
Funerals.
Barbecue.
Funerals.
Funeral.
But I'm saying for the job, though.
For the job.
We don't work.
The Christmas party.
Is it the Christmas party?
Yeah, because that's during work hours.
Right.
I mean, we ain't getting drunk, but we see. I might have if I'm yelling and shit. Because at least look, I work for the county, so our Christmas parties was from 12 to 4,
Right.
12 to like 3. Man, you sitting there, you gonna go say hi to, make sure everybody know you there, and then you gonna
I hear
leave.
that.
Yeah.
So and then you gonna come back at 3 o'clock and do your last hour of work.
Or the job retreats.
The job retreats, okay.
You go on
Oh,
retreat.
yeah.
Them,
I
Or some
forgot
shit
about
outside the work, like you invite them over outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
the shit turn up. You know?
Niggas turn up when that raise ain't what they thought it was supposed to be. That first year go by and you post
Black Chevy Chase, that National Lampoon, the Christmas Vacation. Get the bread, ready to get his bread.
Yeah, I ain't-
Hey, you get
Over.
that 15-cent raise. You're like, oh, and you do the calculation. Nigga gonna turn back after you do the calculation. So if I work 80 hours a week, okay.
Who the hell is FICA? I don't know
When
FICA.
you hit that equal sign, nigga, and that shit say $75 extra a month.
Oh, they fucked me. They
Nigga
fucked
take his shirt off at work. Working with his shirt off. That get me every time, man. When I was working at Bank of America, I was working as a collections agent. I think that was my first real corporate job. Was making like $11.90 an hour.
Ballin'.
Right? And then if you collected a certain amount of debt, because it was a collections job, then you got what's called a bonus, which was $1,500. So my base salary was over $1,300 a month.
Yeah, you was up.
And if I got my bonus,
Oh, don't talk to me.
if I got my bonus, I get around $2,500, $2,700. So I wasn't balling. And that whole year went by, nigga, and I was the top collector, nigga, and they sat me down. They said, we're going to max you out 10% of your salary, man. We're going to give you a whole motherfucking $1.11.
Wow.
On top of you.
Cha-ching.
He's a good boy.
My nigga, 2001, I still couldn't buy shit.
I'm about to say that dollar ain't doing much.
I went apartment hunting, nigga.
With a dollar raise.
With a roommate too?
I went apartment hunting with $1,300 total income. I'm talking about that's supposed to cover car note, every bill, everything. $1,300.
Yeah.
Association fees.
All that shit. One bedroom down here in Colorado. Went and looked at it. 2,000. They wanted $980. I'm like, oh, okay. I
could do that.
I got $1,300.
I had 400 left over, bro. Everyone always does that.
Nigga,
No lights, no lights,
No gas.
no cable,
no car, no groceries.
You ain't gonna eat. This nigga, I got 1,300. I got
Yeah, Bill Cosby and Theo. Remember the whole? Give me the.
Oh shit!
Oh man, bro.
I got that.
I got $1,300.
What you do?
I know what I got.
Did you go for it?
I didn't do it.
You ain't do it?
I couldn't afford it.
At least you knew that, though. You realized that.
Hell yeah.
Figure it out.
But I was showing up to work on time. I should have known this wasn't a job for me. First day of work, somebody died. I'm coming in, a motherfucker that had been working there 33 years. Bank of America call center on Marengo. Motherfucker been working there 33 years. They was taking him out on the stretcher, had a heart attack.
Wow.
That's crazy.
33 years. God.
33 years. That's a cold shot right
Oh,
there.
shot and died at Bank of America.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. Niggas was in there selling socials.
Bet.
Niggas was in there. I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would never do no shit like that.
Like for real, they was selling.
What?
For real. For real.
What?
Yeah.
Credit card numbers, all that shit, man.
God.
Niggas was doing it in the lunchroom. Nigga,
Social scam transitioned to the credit card scam, was transitioned to the check scam. Cold game.
That was a cold job, man. That seemed like it was everybody's first job out here. Bank of America. But
My first job was selling knives, Cutco.
Oh yeah, they got you.
Yeah. I got my money back.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cause family.
Anybody? fuck with
I
Kirby?
sold like five packs or whatever. That was a cool little check. I was only like 18. So, but then I went to the military after that.
Oh yeah, smart.
Yeah.
I wish I would have did that. What you say?
Anybody fuck with Kirby? Like
The vacuums?
Yeah.
That was too much.
Nah, I never did that.
No, Cutco. Yeah, Cutco was some knives.
So yeah, Coco's knives. So Kirby, they was trying to pitch, because this is Warren Buffett owns the company and everything is, word of mouth. I'm out here, you out here selling the Rolls Royce of vacuum cleaners, and you giving them like I'll clean one of your carpets just so I can show you a display.
Demo.
And it's supposed to sell itself. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to get paid in a week.
They got
Supposed to
you.
do a commission, man.
You ain't make it crack.
Man, like fuck out of here with this shit. I'm over here cleaning. Dog pissed up in the room. I'm over here cleaning the carpet. Because people all they want is a clean room, clean carpet. Because I'll listen to you. Yeah, go ahead. Show me demonstration. Yep. Oh, it goes like that. Cool. All right, cool. Thank you. You gonna clean the carpet? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
You got the demo.
And then you went and put it back in your car. Like, lugged it
This
everywhere.
nigga was vacuuming niggas' carpets for free. Yeah, they got a free carpet job for free.
Yeah, I'm like,
I wasn't buying that shit.
That nigga
You
gave him a
already did
haircut
it.
too. Like they got that nigga everything.
Because the carpet
He got a
matched
wife
the
for
drapes.
perms.
Crazy story about that. My uncle was number 2 Kirby salesman in America one time in the 70s. Nigga was
Shit.
up. Crack came, man, to got him, got him a little bit later, so he was number 2 in the country before. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was doing it big.
He was up.
heavy ass vacuum cleaner too.
Weren't the vacuums like $300?
Hell no.
Did you have to lug it? That's what I'm saying. Did you go from
We
like
got it
take-
in one box. You know what I'm saying?
And you carried
It's
it from house to
You in a
house?
van. It's about 12 of y'all in a van. And we go to a neighborhood and then we all get out our van. Somebody go canvas and say, hey, somebody want to come and clean? Okay, cool. Come through. Come, hey, how you doing? Otto from Kirby. Let me, heard you needed cleaning. Oh, yeah, okay. I just want to show a demonstration and they pushing, because the vacuum can get all the bed bugs out your mattress. And you pretty much freak people out by showing all stuff you're pulling out, like, oh,
How dirty they fucking bed
this
is.
is your room. Oh my God, yeah, that's your bed.
Yeah, I remember.
How long you last with it though?
A week, like I ain't got a week. I ain't got time.
They got a high turnover at that job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was your check?
Yeah.
Did your check make you want to go back though? You got your check?
It wasn't no check. It was commission.
Oh, everything was commission?
Only
100%?
commission. 100% commission.
shit.
Like, oh, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit.
See,
You know
at
what?
least with Cutco, they paid you just for showing the shit. You just had to have the person, whoever you did, like sign that I showed you the knives. They paid you for that. If they bought them. So regardless if they bought anything, I just went to all my family members, hey, just sign the shit.
Yeah.
What? I was doing that shit every
They
week.
start breaking-
I was there for a good 2 months. I was eating.
I got one daughter. She got me for some Cutco. She did that at college. $1,300 for some knives.
Ooh,
Dang,
shit.
13.
Hey, but them knives is good though. Like
They good knives.
I still got the ones that we fucking did. That was 2002 or
Yeah,
3.
that's what I'm from,
I
like-
still got them shits. And they still work.
Except for me, 1,300 though.
Like,
No. I paid $140.
Got
I paid $140.
block.
I had the set that you had to show with. That was $140. So
Okay.
it was worth it because again, them shits still work to this day.
But you paid
Nice, good.
$1,600?
$1,300. $1,300 for the block, all the sets, everything looked good except the small knives that you let sit in the dishwasher soap. You know what I mean? Them, they kind of fade a little bit. They red. It's a red set, but
Afro samurai looking ass.
everything else is dope.
but I mean, they were good knives. Just like the vacuum cleaner was great. But imagine how many people
Right.
was eating off the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the vacuum cleaner is 3,000, and like if you like the van leader, you getting like 1,000 off the cut. Like, damn, like how much does it really cost to make this vacuum cleaner?
I didn't know the
like-
vacuums was that expensive. That's
It's stupid.
Expensive
They
money.
probably $5.
Nigga,
Yeah, they got you.
Cook for you.
So did you
Vacuum
sell
cook for
one?
me.
No. Close. Like, fuck
worked for
outta
a
here.
week.
I was so mad.
How close did you get?
How close you?
Oh, so you close it. So you close enough where the closer comes in and he start, they come and like, okay, we got the deal, and they're trying to attack women because women are the people who are selling, who really be buying shit. So came just as close, like, you know what? I think no, I'm not gonna get one. I'm like,
you wasn't close.
what-
They made you think that we was close.
What was you wearing? What kind of shit was you wearing to work?
collar shirt, Button up, slacks.
Walk around looking like a fucking Mormon.
Check it out. Look, when I started,
Have you heard about the good news?
Hold on. What's that?
When I started in the real estate game, I worked 6 months commission, didn't make nothing. First 6 months, I worked
Dang.
6 months straight. I cut the hair off my face, wore a suit, button up every day. Wasn't fucking with me. I was 19. Niggas was not letting me sell their house.
For real?
Hell no. 6 months, nothing.
How'd you get through that?
Yeah.
Finally got one chance. I wasn't doing the loans back then though, right? So my clients got to the day of closing. One of the chicks in the office, her husband did loans. They moved from LA. They was moving to Palmdale, Lancaster. The day they supposed to close and get their keys, somebody told them, the loan officer called and said, oh, I'm sorry, they got denied.
Wow.
What the fuck you mean they got denied? I'm super green. This is 98. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck you mean they got? Oh, they got denied. Moved out their house. It was a horrible experience. You know what I mean? They moved out. They was staying at a hotel, bro. They was in a hotel on the day of closing. They told them they did not get their crib. You believe that shit?
That's some cold shit. So how'd you patch that up?
Yeah.
I didn't patch it. I ain't seen them since.
That nigga
I thought you had a good ending to that story, nigga.
That nigga.
So I came back
let me
around
tell
and
you.
I made it happen.
I overcame it though. I mean, I lost that client, right? You win some, lose some. But one of my partners, my closest partner.
That's how you gonna do them. You just win some, lose some.
I mean, if
They homeless now. Fuck it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Irresponsible.
They committed suicide.
But one of my partners though, his mama gave me a chance. You know what I mean? She was like one of my
let you
closest.
Hold on.
Smash.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The homie mad as fuck right now. Like, what the fuck? Your mama gave this nigga a chance.
She trusted me enough to let me get down, find her a spot, man.
Yeah.
Got her a spot. That was my first sale. And crazy story, market changed, it crashed. I went back, hollered at her. She was gonna let the house go. It's the kids' house now. So crazy first thing I ever sold, I left it to my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's some dope shit right there, man. That's my type of stuff.
Yeah,
Bro.
right on, bro.
That's my type of stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
You still do real estate now?
Yeah, I've been doing it in the game.
We gotta talk then. We got
for sure.
And loans. He do real estate.
And the loans.
I need all that.
Yeah.
Monster.
That's what I
Straight
do.
monster. Hey, man, Big Cuzzo, what you drop? You got a song dropping?
Yeah, man, I got a single called Rick James, Lunch and Neek. I got a project with me and Dominique from the IE, like I am. We the kings and queens of the IE.
Right.
We got a single called Rick James and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we dropping that December 7th, which is my birthday, you know what I mean?
Straight up.
So y'all check that out, Lunch and Neek. We got other records on there. Lunch and Neek, Lunch the General, you know we doing.
Where they find it at?
Oh, it's on Spotify, all platforms, streaming platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, videos on YouTube, Amazon, wherever you need to find it, it's there. Yeah.
Heck yeah, top notch. So it's just a single or it's on?
Yeah, it's a single. We just pushing out singles right now, man. You know, doing these shows, pushing out singles. Then we're gonna get to the album top of the year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's
man.
hot. You know, it's hot.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to purchase it.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's going? We got two Marcuses in the house.
Marcus is spreading.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
What's
I'll start first. I'm Marcus Wayne,
comedian.
comedian, actor. Everybody knows me as a comic.
Let's get a monologue. Let's go.
5 niggas in the room. What y'all want to do?
Heck yeah, man. We got.
I'm happy to be here, man.
That's cool. We got a stand-up series coming too, man. We're gonna be shooting in here, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Some really funny comics is gonna be a part of it. Somebody said never lost. They say you look like LeVar Ball. Never
Yeah,
lost.
that's what everybody keeps saying.
All right, what is it?
Yeah, my son is the best player. My son is better than Jordan. I don't care what anybody says.
Hilarious.
They stay bagging on the comments, huh? That's what they do.
They ain't gonna be on your head though.
Kraig
Oh, show. Man, I'm getting this. Hold on, man. This mechanics will call you 20 times.
Come
But
get
when
your
you
car
need them
serviced.
niggas don't be answering at all.
Realest shit you
Where's
ever
Desi?
Motherfuckers start blowing your head.
For Desi.
That shit's real as fuck.
Ernesto, if you call me one more time, nigga, I know you watching the show and that's why you calling me, nigga.
I know you.
All right.
You called it. I know this nigga.
He
said he
said
called
broke
it.
baller brand. You hit it right on the head, bro. Broke baller brand.
Another myth. They say I grew up thinking you had to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. That's false.
Well, look at Kraig's skin. We know that is.
he came on shit. All right, it's gonna get hot in this
We know
one.
that's false. We know that's true, you guys. Only nigga with baby acne talking about
If you
drinking
struggle
water.
to get your 8 glasses of water every day, don't feel bad. The quote isn't really as hard as it looks. According to Mayo Clinic, the amount of water you need daily depends on several different factors, like your overall health, your activity levels, and where you live. No single number applies to humans across the board. Some people may be perfectly hydrated with a few glasses of water, and others might need a whole 8. And for more things you might be getting wrong about your body, please click on 25 health myths. Okay, I didn't mean to read that.
We didn't need that part.
Hey, they paying you, nigga.
Hey, click anything, click subscribe to the Comedy Press.
Hey, you heard they try to say that's why Bruce Lee died now. Y'all heard that? Somebody drank too much water. Y'all heard that shit last week?
Is that right?
That's what they tried to say last week.
You can
Overdose
drink
of water or
Bruce
something.
Lee overdose on water.
I never heard
You believe
that.
that shit? Nigga hit everything
Drown.
else. Ping pong with a goddamn nunchuck and died from drinking too much water.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unbelievable.
What, they dug the body back up? Or what? It was still water in the skeleton. Wait, how the fuck is there still a glass of water in this skeleton?
You can drown from drinking too much water.
Why is it swishing?
No, you can definitely drown from drinking too much water.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for real.
I didn't know that. I always thought that the people in charge of karate killed him because he was giving away their secrets. That's what they told us.
I remember I had an old job, man, and some of my coworkers used to get on me because I still drank milk. And they were younger. They would be like, yeah, you don't, adults aren't supposed to drink milk. You're only supposed to drink it as a kid. So I don't know if,
Right.
I don't know if that's the same, if that equates to water, but you still drink milk?
Nah, hell.
Not the milk that they had us drink.
All right, it's Dr. C.
Almond milk.
I drink almond milk.
Almond milk. That's
Almond
it.
milk.
So
Fuck your whole nasal shit.
Yeah, that shit had you mucusy and
Milk is out the gang.
I don't fuck with milk.
They really killed us.
I love
fuck with
cereal, bro.
eggnog?
I'm not
I
even
fuck
gonna
with
sit up here.
coconut. I fuck with coconut milk. I fuck with cashew milk.
No eggnog, anybody?
nah.
With cereal,
It's
like
good.
as
No,
milk.
just period. I mean, isn't eggnog milk and eggs, or it's no?
I don't know
What is
I don't know what the
What the
fuck
fuck
nog
is
is.
eggnog?
Fuck is that?
What the fuck?
I know what egg is, but nog, I have no idea.
I don't know what makes
What is no?
How come they don't sell it by itself? Why it's got to be with egg all the time? They ain't got no nog.
They got peanut nog.
What-
Nog only come with eggs.
Nog, man.
Oh shit!
buddy.
That is
Yeah, it's not a
fucking.
solo product. Yeah, man.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
That's funny.
What the fuck now?
Still gonna find that shit out. If
Here's another
watch
myth.
and let us know. In the
You get cramps if you swim right after you eat. That's a myth. Though it is commonly held to be believed that your muscles will cramp should you swim right after eating, that just isn't true. Yes, the body requires extra blood in order to digest, but not nearly enough to prevent the muscles in your arms and legs from working as they should. I never heard that one.
Yeah, I heard that one plenty of times.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, don't eat before you go swimming. Hell no.
You get a cramp.
Yeah, I-
But
They used to say
it
that.
may drown.
You gonna drown?
I know.
Yeah, you might act around drown.
Do you guys know how to swim?
Lunch don't
exactly.
swim though, so I
Lunch
can't
don't
take a
swim.
nigga on
All these black dudes in the room, I had to ask. All these black dudes.
I had a homie.
Yeah,
He don't swim. I told that nigga.
Hey, I just won't go in the deep end around this motherfucker.
I had a homie in high school, Vic. Rest in peace. He died my junior year in high school. She was swimming after eating.
Really?
Yeah, they say he caught a cramp. He was out there in the lake. This shit was the fucking news was at our school all week and all that after it happened.
Dang.
That shit was ugly. And then they're saying it because he caught a cramp from eating and then going to swimming after that.
He was in a lake? What lake was
Yes,
this?
I can't remember. That was 2001, bro.
Somewhere in Flint, Michigan.
No, this was it was in California.
Yeah, a meal or a snack.
Bro, he ate and went in the water.
Did he take it?
I wasn't there. Rest in peace. I was not there with him. But
So yeah. Was it gators in that lake?
no, nigga, he didn't get killed. He didn't get ate.
Say Vic got ate.
I can't do this with you today.
No, rest in peace, Nick. We love you.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Real talk.
That's cold. So he took his food in the water and ate
No, nigga.
it? Eating dinner while he
It was like a family outing or something. So like they had ate, like they had food. They ate like at the picnic or whatever. And then after that, it was a lake there though.
Well, let me ask you a question.
What's up, man?
Why didn't you help him?
I wasn't there. I can't swim. If I was there, he'd still be
He'd
dead.
still be there.
Sorry to say. Sorry to say. Look, we'd be 2 dead niggas.
You can't swim?
I cannot swim.
It'd
I
be
can't
3
swim.
if I was there. Shit.
Is that like a survival skill though? You ain't never want to fuck with like.
I always wanted to, but I just never had the chance to find out. So
We don't swim in Nigeria.
no, my parents can swim like a motherfucker.
What about
they
the
can
military?
swim really good.
The military didn't have you swimming? The military? You went to
Nah, Air Force.
Oh, you was in the Air Force?
Yeah.
So you-
I was smart.
Yeah, I got you.
So you be getting nervous in jacuzzis. That nigga always just have his legs in. You know, why this nigga always get in with the bitches? Trying to talk to bitches.
Oh shit!
Come on, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I can swim. I think you can swim. If you can dunk, you can swim.
Oh, man.
No, but I'm saying the athleticism it takes to dunk is enough to swim okay.
I've never dunked a basketball in my
It's
life.
different biomechanics.
I've never dunked a
Mechanics
basketball, bro. I'm 6'5". I can't even dunk a basketball. So.
Oh damn!
I've been able to palm a ball since I was like 7. I could palm a ball with 2 fingers.
Oh, really?
I was dunking at what?
I've never
cold.
dunked.
Ninth grade.
I'm trying to throw your alley oops right now. Ain't nobody want to say nothing.
I'm trying.
I feel bad for you, bro.
I'm trying to help y'all out. Yeah.
This ain't got nothing to do with dunking right here.
It's a 6'9" nigga walking out there
What
that
you
I
mean?
didn't
It's
dunk
the
on.
athleticism.
Nah, you got it's 2 different muscles. You
Okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a frog get a swim lesson?
That's different.
All frogs can swim, right?
That's
And
they
frogs have very strong legs.
they're born that way.
They mostly leg. They hop from lily to lily, but sometimes they over hop. And the motherfuckers, they don't be drowning.
Drowned.
So I'm saying, if you got strong legs, that's what I meant by dunking. You not gonna drown, nigga.
So all thick women born swimming then too, right?
I mean, nah. Some women got big legs and they ain't strong. But I mean, if you got strong base, you got a shot at surviving.
Core.
You're not just finna sink, nigga. You finna start.
Right.
I don't want to test it.
So you just gonna sink. If I throw you in the water, you just gonna go to the bottom.
I'm gonna
Oh!
try. That's it. Like, nah, I'm gonna try. But
That nigga said that's it.
nah, I'm gonna try, but I doubt anything's gonna happen. Like,
You ain't never like tried though. You ain't never thought about. Let me just Google like how
As a-
niggas-
as a
let me
child.
YouTube how to swim.
as a child, I tried and it didn't go well. Someone had to come and get me. So since then,
Okay. Like, fuck.
ESD around.
haven't
What
tried
do you
that.
tell the bitches when they ask you? What do you tell the bitches?
About what? That I can't swim?
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't swim.
yeah, that shit work though.
They don't care.
I teach you how to swim. Hey, I'm gonna tell you
It's
what happens.
never not worked.
When you tell a female you don't know how to swim, I'll teach you how to swim.
Oh,
and you,
they be trying.
You laying on, feeling no titties and shit, holding on. Oh, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying?
Let 'em lay.
So really, you are scared. You really are scared.
Yeah, I'm really are.
No, he ain't
I'm
lying.
happy too.
He ain't lying.
I had plenty of women try to teach me how to swim. And shit, I be
It just-
hugging
it
all
becomes-
over.
it
I'm like,
becomes
I
a
gotta
Philip
hold
session.
on. They be like, okay, cool.
Leads you ain't
Those
married.
tribes are-
The women ain't taught you how to swim yet.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
try.
listen
One
to
at a
the
time.
women.
One at a time.
Hey, but I can swim a little bit. I think I'll survive. I can swim underwater better than on top.
Okay. That's swimming. That's swimming.
That's swimming. Yeah.
I can go from one side to the other.
Buoyant.
Yeah, I can give.
I know it's swimming, but shit, it's like holding my breath, man. Like
He said he could go from one side to the other side.
That's
whole
swimming.
pool. Yeah, y'all done that plenty.
Yeah, I can get from A to B. I can go in a small pool. I can get from A to B.
Yeah,
But if I had to
small pool.
stop and
That's the problem.
Oh, you
I'm
can't
dead.
float.
I'm
can't
dead.
float.
I'm a
Yeah,
dead
I know.
end.
Nigga
Right.
can't tread. You can't tread water.
Like if you throw me in the deep end, I can get to the shallow.
Right,
Okay,
right,
you
right.
can swim.
But if ain't no shallow,
But ain't no shallow.
This nigga want to be a mermaid.
If it's
If I
all-
can't mermaid, I can't swim.
if it's all
I
deep,
got to be docile in the water.
at some point I'm gonna have to stop and grab on something but
That's why I'm
at
at.
some point.
Hey, but what you think niggas who can swim do? Niggas who can swim get tired too.
Nah. I'm talking about
Y'all know the
no. Them niggas can sit there and start trading water and shit, staying there waiting.
I can't do
I
that.
can't wait. I can't wait. I need something to hold on to.
Yeah,
Pause.
that's
pause,
where I'm at.
pause,
Same,
pause.
same thing.
Oh yeah, but y'all technically
Like I said,
swim. I thought y'all was just gonna die. You motherfuckers-
If it's the ocean, yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, the ocean lake.
A river or lake, yeah, I'm gone.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
So you got a phobia of water.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up.
But
I've been
I just
whitewater
don't know how to
rafting.
swim.
I fell inside.
Right.
I can show you, bro. If you see I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. I was terrified.
Well, you went white water rafting and
Yes.
you can't swim?
Yeah.
You had a life. You had a
life jacket. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck. If I
That life
can't
jacket didn't
swim,
do it.
I'm not gonna do
that
the
life
most
jacket didn't do a
dangerous
goddamn
shit.
thing.
Really?
They told us it wasn't dangerous. It's only a class 2 or something. I don't know what the fuck that means.
So I'm saying, so if you fall in the water with a life jacket, you don't float.
That shit just
sink?
kept me. Let's say this is the water, right? This is my head. I just kept just doing that the whole time up until they finally threw us a rope and got me out there.
Gotcha.
bitch.
You was crying?
What? Throw up all over
That's some
myself.
wild shit, man.
I thought I was gonna die, and it's like, swim to my voice, bitch. Get out the water. I can't get in the fucking water. I cannot
Swim to
swim.
my
Come,
voice.
bitch. She said swim to my voice. My girl is in the car. She in the thing talking about, bitch. He can't swim. He can't swim. Get out there and get. I'm not supposed to lead a boat. All that dumb shit. Oh, so I'm supposed to die because you ain't supposed to lead a boat.
That's what you got in the water because of that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got him.
that'll make a nigga that
I
can't
ain't
swim.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah.
She broke up with you after that?
Fuck no.
You can't. Look, most bitches gonna break up with a nigga that almost drowned in front of them.
Fuck no. Y'all be fucked up.
How long after you almost drowned in front of her did she break up with you?
Nigga, that was my longest relationship. We was together for years after that.
But I'm talking about, after that?
Years
Yeah,
after that. Years.
That's why you're both together.
That's my longest relationship to date.
Was the amount of time you were together longer before she almost seen you drown or after?
I was about the same. That's probably about the middle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Certain shit you can't do in front of your girl, man. You can't lose a fight in front of her that you
Oh no,
started.
she didn't see me.
Right.
She
If
didn't
you
see
start
me.
a fight and lose, nigga.
She didn't see me. You know,
So much disappointment.
yeah, she didn't already see me. You know,
Disgusting.
beat the shit out of niggas. So yeah, me almost about to lose my life to some water. It's not a big
If
deal.
you cry in front of a girlfriend, is that she out too?
I don't think so.
No.
Depends on what you're
Depends what
crying
you're
about.
crying for.
What if
Yeah,
she
what you
break
crying?
up with you and you cry?
Nah, you bye bye.
Oh, that's-
Bye bye. The bitch leaving your ass.
Why is
Or
that?
gonna keep playing you like you a sucker?
You ain't never cried in front of a bitch that broke up with you?
Nah, hell.
Never.
Fuck no.
Which one?
Never.
Niggas do that? Start crying?
I'm talking about, has
You
a
talking
bitch,
about in front of
hold
her?
on. Has a bitch ever broke up with you face to face?
Never.
Yes.
I never even been broke up.
And I was supposed to
over
cry
text.
when she breaks up with me?
I'm saying, have you ever?
No.
I don't like it.
Nah.
I relive that moment every day.
Yeah, I might start laughing around the motherfucker.
For real.
Nah,
You
nah.
gonna laugh when she
I
break
might-
up with you?
Yeah, break up with me.
It's
I'm
over.
gonna start laughing.
I cried one time, I ain't gonna lie.
Right. You was hurt. You was hurt.
I done had nowhere to go.
That's different.
I need heat.
That's fun.
Oh my God, man. Niggas don't be being honest sometimes. We be busters on the low sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have no problem. I have no problem speaking the truth, but
Yeah,
crying
but I ain't never
because a
cried.
girl broke up with you.
Hell.
What about beg? Begging is worse.
Begging what? Beg, please don't go.
Beg.
I did the Martin beg. I ain't done that.
Baby, please, baby, please. You did that?
Yeah. Oh, come on, don't.
Did you do it in
don't-
Nigerian or was it English?
Why the fuck?
Swahili. Don't go. Swahili.
Don't go. Don't go.
Why the fuck?
Don't go. Don't go.
Baby, please, no. Baby, please, no, baby.
Oh,
Don't
my
make a
God.
move.
Y'all niggas-
Nobody move,
Please,
nobody
come,
get hurt.
Come.
In fact, in Nigeria, there wouldn't be no begging. Shit. You grab
You already got 7 wives.
going nowhere.
You're not
What's
going
one?
anywhere.
Where you going?
Nigga already got 12 wives. What's one, huh?
Where are you going?
I'll marry this goat. I don't give a fuck.
That shit's so funny, man.
Where are you going?
Damn.
Hey, out of fact, man, it's just crazy. New study from Harvard, right?
Oh God.
Here we go.
It's crazy. So, new study coming straight out of Harvard that if adult men, were to ejaculate 21 times a month, that would help them prevent from getting prostate cancer.
God dang.
Then we would all be prostate cancer free,
Right.
in this room.
We gotta work the muscle.
You gotta work the muscle. I mean, it reduces the chances by 33% because you're keeping your pipes clean. To keep your pipes clean, you ain't gotta worry about any prostate cancer.
What about pissing a lot? Do that help?
No, the prostate is around the tract.
It's around the ass, ain't it?
No, it's like
prostate?
it's attached to your bladder. Like your bladder runs, tube runs.
I don't even want to see you do that again.
A tube runs through your prostate. Like your prostate wraps around. Your prostate.
He said fucking in sign language right now.
Your prostate wraps around your urinal tract. So when your prostate swells up, that gives you pissing problems. Straight out. I mean, straight out. So I advise you guys to, like, you know what I mean, if you could have an appointment with your doctor and your girl, let your girl know. You're like, hey, babe.
What about for the millions and millions of niggas out there who ain't got no girl?
They jack
Just
off.
keep jacking off, right?
Jack off?
They already doing that. It's not working.
No, they're not. They probably not. They probably not. Usually people with prostate cancer maybe ain't getting, I don't know.
Yeah, niggas who don't get none be beating off, don't they?
Huh?
Niggas who don't get none, don't they beat off all day?
Maybe not 21 times a month.
That's 21 times in a month. This is
It's a lot.
All right, welcome back to Stroke Facts, you guys. Stroke Facts podcast.
But check it out.
If you got a girl, that's light.
Where are we going
that's-
with this?
That's the information men should know. Shit.
See, I'm trying to help your dick, nigga.
Y'all niggas
I'm trying to help your dick
I'm trying to help all you. We got all penises in the room.
trying to help your prostate.
I'm trying
I'm
to.
trying to help my dick.
There's 5 penises in here. I'm just trying to
dick.
help.
Shit.
I'm just trying to help out your dick. That's all.
I want your dick to be healthy.
Yeah. Call me Otto Butts.
The prostate. That's prostate.
What else you got for us, Otto?
Oh, did you guys catch the Soul Train Awards?
No.
No fan.
Nobody,
I
nobody.
peeped the Soul Train Awards.
You picked the Soul
I was just
Train?
about to say, don't nobody watch that. But
I mean, it was all right, man. I mean, Soul Train Awards is focusing on R&B, right? I mean, R&B is good, and I love R&B, man, because R&B is like musical, a musical expression of love between man and woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now this shit's getting real
Fucked up.
gay. You know what I'm saying? So you have gay artists who are singing these songs. It's like, okay, well, I can't be listening to your music and appreciating your song and you singing to the same sex. That's not where I am in what I'm.
yeah, I don't.
I mean, we love Luther Vandross.
I was about to say the same thing.
I don't really love him like that.
We love Tevin Campbell.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
You didn't fuck with Tevin Campbell?
At the time.
Or Luther?
Now I know I don't subscribe.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Beyonce, her song "To the Left," I don't know the name of it. It was written by Neo.
Correct.
Does that change the fact that it's a woman's anthem
It is.
because it was written by a man, or we can't really?
No.
Do we look at it differently because a man is talking to men?
No, because he
You know what I'm
wrote-
saying?
I'm not.
But he wrote it
listening.
specifically for that artist. Now, if he sang it, then we got an issue.
So the singer's the problem, not the author.
The person who's presenting the message to you,
The performer.
the performer,
The performer.
who you seeing, you know what I mean?
Performer's
So back to the Soul Train Awards. Your girl Mooney Long, what's her name? Mooney Lang. Y'all know who she
Money Long.
Money Long?
Yeah, Money
They called
Long.
her.
All right, so she
Mooney Lang.
she had a performance, right, and ended up talking about being with a guy and switching to getting all cuddled up with this girl. Just
Yeah, I
I see
ain't.
this.
I ain't
It was some like, and it's like, okay, if I knew that the whole time of the song, like I wouldn't really be enjoying like that.
Oh, you didn't like it when she got with the girl?
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. And it shouldn't be R&B. They didn't have their own section. It should be like R&G, rhythm and gay for the
Rhythm and gay.
They had their own
It's
categories.
You guys cancel this, man.
Right, yeah.
Keep R&B, R&B. That's all.
Rhythm and blues. I mean, I can see that. I don't mind it, but I'm not listening to it.
Right.
I ain't gonna protest or say it's bad or nothing.
Right.
but
Yeah, the way I see it.
I don't want to hear no nigga singing to no nigga.
Exactly.
Period. I don't want to hear no nigga saying Earl and Robert.
Leroy.
Dozier.
We love you, Robert.
Jonesy.
Ain't gonna be none of that.
Oh, how I love you, Rob.
What if it came out? So what if it came out that
Nigerian love.
yeah? So what if it came out that Billie Jean was a guy? Everybody was singing Billie Jean.
That ain't gonna come out.
I'm just saying.
Hypothetically.
But look, when we sat here and
Look at Frank
sing R. Kelly songs all day. How the fuck we know who he was talking to?
Because
All right, so
I know
let-
he's fucking with females. He's fucking with females.
How old were they?
I know that's.
What y'all talking about then?
Oh, that's we
Frank
not-
Ocean.
Oh, so
Yeah,
fuck
Frank
them. huh?
Ocean. Thank
we
you.
don't care about them.
Thank you, OG.
Fuck the kids, huh?
Slink.
Got a valid point though, bro.
What's that?
That's a valid point.
I fuck with
What's
Frank
the
Ocean.
point?
No, he was saying that if he gonna trip off of that, like why trip on who R. Kelly was singing to?
14-year-old.
If he was singing to.
We keeping it. I'm talking about genders. We're not talking about.
Oh,
now,
no,
the
but
age
that's-
difference is different.
Let's keep it a buck though. Like
Okay.
that's a real conversation too though. Since that's what you brought up. So I'm just asking, well, how come we're not? I didn't hear you on that.
So
tip,
it's gonna
though.
be rhythm and kids.
No, not at all. But if it's the author, not the music,
Right.
then I feel the same. That's the same situation.
But R. Kelly's not singing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a female, like
It would be
Beyonce-
actually. They wouldn't have to change the B. It'd still be R&B, be rhythm and butt.
That's what I thought. I thought it stood for originally.
Song was about a butt.
Rhythm and booty.
rhythm and booty.
In case you thought I was talking about pussy, no, this is about butt.
Hey, y'all see that new Kanye shit? Did y'all check out the new Kanye shit?
No, I'm talking
He
about.
was talking about the
What up,
Nazis
Slink?
and he like Hitler and shit like that. He said,
Yeah, oh, Kanye,
he
yeah.
said, what? Did he say he liked Hitler or he said
No, he was
He
saying.
not like
he
Hitler
was saying we should
very
stop
much.
tripping on Hitler.
Yeah.
But
As a Christian, we should find love in everybody.
everybody?
Yeah,
right.
you know.
And Hitler did some great things also, so just can't overcome. You know, just focus on the things that he did negative.
now,
Basically, that's what he said.
That nigga trolling like a motherfucker.
Hey, now one thing I think he did try to make it a point though to paint the reference of if what Hitler was doing was so bad, then why are they doing this to our people,
To
like
black
whipping us like that financially?
Right.
They're putting us through a financial
Correct.
and
That's kinda like the
economic Holocaust. Is
Right.
I think that's the parallel he was trying to draw. So
Yeah, that's a great parallel.
yeah,
is,
because
it is.
it's
That's what he was
it's
saying.
some validity to it. It's got to be.
Yeah, they gonna.
That's why everybody shook up.
Yeah, that's why everybody
Yeah,
shook up.
but then people just respond, oh, he said Hitler. Ah, fuck.
I tell you this.
He's like, nah. Sometimes you got to be able just to listen.
Listen,
Look,
that
Before
nigga
you-
better
before you
not.
respond.
Look,
Nobody
if you,
listens.
this is my thing with him. If you already know that you you got people on your bad side by speaking this way, right? True. It's an easier way you can get this message across, right?
Yeah, he trolling.
You trying so hard to push the envelope. For what? You can say what you want to say
Fuck Hitler.
to where everybody can
Right.
digest it
See,
and
because they
you
gotta
make
receive it
sense.
like that.
You out here looking crazy on purpose at this point. I don't
tell you what,
agree
I
with
think what Kanye is
One at a
doing.
time. One at a time. Go
I
ahead.
apologize. How can you invoke the change though? Because he's saying, put the contracts out. Let's review them and see if it's a discrepancy between us and them. But it hasn't happened.
Right.
That part I agree with, but when he started doing all this, I was like, well, then now like that just fogs up the whole situation because now we're not talking about the contracts no more.
I tell
We're
you
talking
what,
about Hitler.
He's never been
Fucked
talking
up.
able to talk about him. No,
I agree. He better not walk his ass into a synagogue.
You should have.
They gonna put him in a pickle barrel.
Synagogue, God.
They gonna pickle that nigga. I'm telling you. He better stay away, man. Play with the people. What was you about to say? You forgot. What was you about to say?
Well, I was about to say, this also, I think, on Kanye's side has to do with cancel culture. You know, he's pretty much saying whatever in order to focus on how we get canceled based on saying whatever.
Right.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, there is no
Definitely
freedom.
pushing that.
Freedom of speech ain't
Pushing
free
that.
because
Freedom of speech.
you getting canceled off of everything that you say.
Now you ain't lying about that. It's a sensitive ass community world going on right now, especially on social media. You can't say shit. You can't have your opinion.
exactly. And
They
this-
ready to cancel your ass by anything. I don't like watermelon. Oh, he don't like black people. Black people eat watermelon.
exactly.
Like damn.
And he like, if it's not true, why am I losing all this shit? If somebody don't control it, why is all my shit gone?
There's some truth in this.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
there's got to be some truth in it.
Man. Hey.
Because being a part of the music industry, like man, look at what we listening to now. The
Man.
kids listening to, you know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. Like,
Bullshit.
they ain't talking about nothing.
No.
Nothing.
There's a reason why it ain't 10 J.
It's a-
Coles
it's a
or 10
vibe.
Kendricks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Survive.
But there's a reason why there was in 10 Tupacs as
Yeah.
well.
Of course. Of course.
So, you know, I mean, we're talking about a new generation. I understand
Yeah.
where you're going with it, but It's us, man. It ain't them.
No, it's both because at the same time,
There's not a Jewish person sitting in the room writing raps, is there?
No, but it's a Jewish person that's signing them.
That's pushing
writing
it.
the contract.
Yeah, they own the distribution.
Yeah.
That works the radio. That's putting money behind the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a fact. So you take an artist that's talking with some content and shit like that, they're not gonna sign him. So it's hard for him to make it, to get out to the masses.
Are they gonna dim the light?
To make
They're
money,
gonna
you know?
dim the light.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk about.
So if a bullshit rapper or a rapper with the content trying to uplift the people, they choosing which one they want to go with. You know what I'm saying? And they go with the bullshit, the microwave food. You know what I'm saying? The microwave.
These
rap.
niggas in the comments stupid. Man.
So it's part of that, and that's what Ye kind of like saying. You know, they got control of all that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? If we had control of that, then we put different people out.
Yeah, who's to say it would be better?
Yeah, you're right. That's true too, though. You know?
You know what I'm saying? Because we be just with the little bit we got, we be doing some wild shit.
we do be
boy.
Would you sign Wakanda Records if you could?
Said Wakanda. They wouldn't sign me, man. They signed Dozy for they signed me.
If I could rap, if I had any musical talent,
Got to sign to his own pops, you know?
yeah.
Do they fuck with light skinned artists in Africa and Nigeria?
They still doing the skin bleaching and all that?
Jadena is
Skin whitening.
It happens, yeah.
That's true.
But it's not
Otto Jadena.
But not no indigenous Nigerians. Ain't no light skinned indigenous.
They are, but it's Nigeria, so most of the people are going to look like me as opposed to looking like you.
Yeah, like I
but
know it's Nigerians that are my color.
Yeah, but the majority of the people who are going to be doing music, or just who live there, are going to be dark skinned. So the majority of people who are going to be doing music are going to be dark skinned.
Unless there's bunnies who moved into the
Stop it.
No bunnies moved into the tribe?
Stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit.
It's got to be at least one white motherfucker in Nigerian.
Oh, trust. It's a gang of white people in Nigeria. Like that speak full, like they got the heavy accent, they speak the language, all that shit. Born and raised there.
They smell like y'all.
Probably so.
What's the name? What's the name of the language? What language?
Well, I'm Igbo.
Igbo. Okay.
I'm Igbo. So it depends on where you going from, but it's Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Delta.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I know I'm
There are
missing
no
some shit.
Nigerian.
Delta, ain't that a sorority? You said Delta, right?
Delta
airline.
Sigma Theta.
Sigma Theta. My sister.
They have a Delta tribe in Nigeria.
Shout out to the
Delta.
Deltas,
Listen to
man.
Delta.
Let's talk about these niggas. Do
Crimson and Cream.
I don't know.
They all work at the airport. I knew them niggas was Deltas. I just thought it was Igbo and
Igbo and Yoruba. Everybody, those are the two major ones, Igbo and Yoruba.
I never heard of Delta. So how do you know somebody's a Delta?
They'll tell you they're from Delta.
They speak a whole different language?
Yeah, Igbo and Yoruba is a whole different language. Like it's like 200 languages in Nigeria.
Oh, right.
There's some bread in Nigeria.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's bread.
So
up there.
you're telling me
It's bread up
there are no Nigerian men who have multiple wives and one of them is white?
Nah, I don't know anybody. No, it's not that's not like that's a myth. That's not.
crazy.
Let me not say myth, but
Unicorn.
that's it's not it's not as normal as y'all think it is. It's very uncommon to like I don't know anybody personally who has multiple wives, and I know a gang of Nigerians, millions of them. So it's like I don't know any. I can't think of one person. So like let's say my sister's husband, his dad was one. His dad had multiple wives.
Okay, he had
So
papers.
remember I told you we had to check him. Like, hey, that ain't normal. We ain't doing that over here. And he's like, no, we don't. That's not like a normal. It's not normal.
Oh, y'all had to step to him.
Like, but before when he came to the house to meet my parents, hey, we don't condone this. You come from a family that does something that we don't practice. Oh no, that's not me. That's my dad. That's not me.
Wow. So why wouldn't y'all like that? If he could take care of your sister?
Fuck out of here. Nigga.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying if he marrying.
Nah. Go find somebody else.
But what I'm
My
saying,
sister can take care of her goddamn self. Let's be for real.
I get it. No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not being disrespectful.
I'm just.
I'm saying, what do they? Why? What do they have against that? Like, what's the reasoning? Is it like
It's just it's one of those. You gonna probably do that with somebody who can't take care of themselves. That's why you're doing it.
So it's
Okay. I'm not even gonna throw her business out there, but what woman making that kind of money is gonna go and be another?
Right.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hoes do it all the time.
No. Dude, my sister ain't no hoe.
But what woman is making some kind of money is gonna fuck with?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually, the woman with the money gonna have the power of the house anyways. It's period, man. So
We talking about a Nigerian. We talking about an African household.
what I'm talking about in an American woman that made some bread. You got to be a boss to capture her, man. So it might be a Nigerian boss that come through. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, not here.
No,
not here. Not here.
not going down.
I'm telling you, it's not a common thing.
Right.
You hear people hear about it once here, like like when you were making jokes, like no, that's not normal. It's not normal at all.
But
It's not normal
Was
at
your
all.
sister born here or Nigeria?
Yeah, all of us. We all born and raised
born here.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys.
Who stepped to him?
Ways.
All of us. It was me and my dad. You know, it wasn't like it wasn't a disrespectful way. It was like, okay, he came to meet the family, which is normal.
So his pops came through with all his bitches.
No, we haven't. haven't met.
Hey, your pops tried to get some pussy. Oh, the bitch want to get pussy? Okay, I'll show this nigga. You are staying in my house.
Oh, God.
Damn. So did y'all ever meet his pops?
No.
Okay. So he had to tell you that. Mm-hmm. So what if he didn't tell y'all that and you found out later?
Well, you would know. I mean, yeah, then it would be a different situation. That'd have been one of them like, all right, this is done right then and there.
And if you say it's over, it's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't that some wild shit?
As the son.
The oldest
As the
son.
I'm the first son.
Oh, shit.
So and my dad is the first son. So it's like in our family, my pops is up there. So it's all right. Well, Dozy next. So I'm next.
Okay.
So I'm next. So it's like, all right, well, shit, if I can tell my sister, nah, I don't like that nigga, you ain't marry him. She's not gonna marry him.
For real?
That's some real shit. But
Dang.
at the same time, if she can do the same to me, I don't like this girl you chose, you can't marry. I got it. All right. You seriously don't want that? All right, but
That's dope.
Oh yeah, that's
dope.
dope.
But you don't think it's like kind of contradictory if y'all cannot respect the portion of the culture that allows the multiple wives, but you still get to dictate, the rule regulation for your sister? Because it's like they got to respect your culture in the form of you being able to dictate that, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't have to respect the fact that he got the right to have multiple wives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they don't have to be together.
But I mean, like, you make the decision though.
No, I don't. My sister doesn't want to be a part of that. Like, so if she is like, I'm gonna go. At the end of the day, I can say what I want, and she can still go off and do it.
She can still do it.
And it's more of a just like, okay, well, no, I still want to be part of this family, and so
not gonna outcast myself.
Yeah, she don't want to outcast and all that, but so to keep everything cool. Oh no, I want to marry a nigga who is gonna do the regular way,
TV, Sarah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So she wants what my mother had, what my grandmother had, what my dad had, what my grandfather had.
When the last time y'all ostracized somebody like that, where when they come around, everybody turn their back? We do not talk to you. He is up there.
Shit, I didn't talk to my uncle for a good 10 years.
Your uncle?
Yeah, my pop's brother. Shit, pops. He married a nigga he married a chick that my dad.
He married a nigga.
He went that way. That makes sense.
He married a chick that the family was like, nah. So again, you can do it if you want to.
Why didn't y'all like her?
I don't know. This is above my pay grade.
She's a strap.
I was
got no pay grade.
I was a child. I was a child. So it was like I just know like you can't don't talk to Uncle Lucci no more. Oh, why not? Why not? We don't talk to Uncle Lucci no more. I bet.
So when Uncle Lucci comes see you,
no, it's good now. It's fine now.
No,
I was like, yeah.
No, but in that same space,
in that time, yeah. He came around. I would go home and he would come around. I couldn't fuck with him. The whole family, just like you said, the whole family's like, all right. Yeah.
But it is.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It is.
If you saw him in public, like
at the house, public, he at the crib.
And y'all won't.
No, but in public, you gonna turn like, oh no, I can't talk.
If during that time I would have had to, yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah. Like, I'm not going against my pops, Like,
hell no. I wonder what happened.
Hey, the one generation of like Africans being straight from there, it's dope how you guys run your system. Like I met a young lady. She from the Ashanti tribe. She from I believe that's Ghana.
Ashanti.
She from Ghana, right? Mm-hmm. Ashanti tribe. Yeah, it's called Ashanti, right? So she's the queen. She's the queen of the Ashanti tribe.
Oh wow.
So we ride in the car and she was like, yeah. Well, in our tribe, it comes from the mother, and my mother is the maiden woman or something like that, and then it goes to the first daughter. So I'm like, what you saying? She was like, well, I'm the queen.
Right.
Right. And she like, I hope it was she or not. She told me the story, like she got real sick and she was like, they put some voodoo on her. She was like, they put voodoo on her to be sick because she won't go sit on the throne.
Right.
Back in Africa. And they wanted to come back for some reason, political reason and all that. So I was just tripping. So I said, so you tell me right now, you the queen of Ashanti tribe and you go back to Africa, she caked up.
Yeah.
Gold, all that.
She got goats?
Yeah.
She got goats?
Goats.
Said
No,
goats.
More than goats.
Okay.
Gold. Yeah. So I'm like,
That's wild.
So I'm like, damn. I'm like, so why you won't sit? You know what I'm saying? Why you won't go sit? No, I just don't like the ways. I don't like the
sideburns they've been trying to get. The Ashanti tribe.
Right. It's a little bit line.
Like,
I'm tripping on, but she like, this how this shit go. And she like, her whole life, her uncles was kind of like raising her to be the queen. She knew, but she didn't know.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Teaching her how to walk, how to speak, all this shit.
Yeah, she had no aunties. Fuck her. Her uncles was uncling.
Uncle.
What is it, uncle? Yeah.
So she like, fuck it, I don't want none of that shit.
Why the queen got such a tough ass walk? Her uncles taught her how to walk. She's a warrior princess.
woman king.
That's why she went west.
Right. It was crazy shit though. I was like, damn.
I
probably
bet
would've
shit, this nigga royalty.
I ain't bro.
Yeah. Where you from?
Yeah, you see his waves? Y'all see his waves?
Money.
Get off the
He got his own
See his
money.
hairline, nigga.
As soon as he
Only
gets
the
to the
best
village,
fruits
they put
and
a
berries.
crown on him.
Oh, yeah?
He wasn't gonna get a crown. It's made out of hair. So
Hey, y'all gonna stop playing Nigeria like
Yeah, I'm fucking with him.
it's actually doll skull. That nigga royalty,
man.
real spit. Nigga.
Yeah, when he was talking, I was like, yeah, that's
really knows, yeah.
that's why I brought that shit up, because I was like, yeah, they run it like royalty shit.
And I had a weird question, man. You know, like in the black culture, we don't really have too many traditions. So when we do get married, we do like the jumping of the broom at the weddings out
You
there.
actually did that shit?
Do we jump the broom?
You did that shit?
Nah, but I'm saying, do you guys have cultures that?
You know that shit fake.
Tell us more, Craig.
I didn't know that.
Tell us more about your.
They only did that in Roots, nigga. Real life niggas didn't jump no goddamn broom. Did you jump the broom?
Do you know any slaves? You know any slaves?
This nigga really jumped
Yeah,
the broom.
I've never seen anybody jump.
That nigga jumped a mop. That nigga jumped a Swiffer. So we gotta do it again. The dustpan went there.
It don't count. It don't count. Yeah, let's do
Jumped the
over.
dustpan.
But are there any Are there any traditions as far as in the weddings or anything that you can expect in a like traditional Nigerian wedding?
The wedding is like it's a fucking play. Like Craig came to that shit.
Hell, it was
Everybody decked out. Everybody dressed the fuck up, and it's a play.
It's
Like
a musical.
you can call it that.
Like that shit on Love and Blind. Y'all see Love and Blind shit on Netflix?
No,
The Nigerian dude on there. You know, Love and Blind, like you hide behind the damn walls and fall in love as a motherfucker married.
Yeah.
And Nigerians on
that
there.
shit. Yeah.
And they had all that shit on, you know, his whole family trying to get married.
Yeah, it's like everybody coming out, and you
The
gonna
family
do
backed out?
It's gonna be 2 weddings.
that had to be actors. Nigerians don't play that blind date
I don't.
marriage
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I don't.
Yeah, beat
when
the
I
shit
see that,
out.
I'm like, I don't see how that's supposed to work.
But he said no.
Yeah.
He said no. He didn't get married with her.
Oh, was it a
They
white
still
girl?
dating. They still dating. No, she like mixing.
I'm gonna tell you the coldest show in the history of TV.
What's that?
Don't tell me that 90 days shit.
Shit, no, this is
90
killing that, nigga. Love on the Spectrum.
Love
I never heard of
That's the greatest show in the history of television. It's,
I've never seen it before.
it's a TV
What channel-
show
where's
where
the-
they try to help people who are autistic find love.
That's funny. Love on the spectrum.
Is this nigga? Are you real?
It's a real show. He's right.
Nigga, that's
No.
on everything I
Love on
love.
the Spectrum is a real show. It's on Netflix. Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
All the niggas, all the special ed niggas in here is like, what channel is it on?
If this was on,
It's our life.
if this was on BET, it'd be they'd ban it.
I'm sorry for laughing. I am sorry for laughing.
My nigga, this is the most. This is just.
Now, are these people on the are they
They're
severe?
autistic,
Are
like
they
for
severe?
real.
Like
Real deal autistic, and they're older, and they trying to get them married off and looking for love because they want to fucking all that too. Right. So
they got
That shit sound crazy though.
they got people like rocker.
love on the spectrum.
Oh, that's funny.
That one's a hoe.
Nigga look like Craig right here on the right.
Hey, they be hoes on there. They be fucking everybody.
Okay, wait. Are both the people in the couple on the spectrum?
Yeah, you can't date a autistic motherfucker legally if you're not
Why
autistic.
not?
Yeah, I think that happened.
I mean, you can if you want to be right all the time.
Yo,
I ain't never lost an argument to this bitch. I'm a god in my house.
yo.
All my shit go.
Said bad bitches with helmets.
Wow.
Hey, what if your boy came home? He's like, I got this new,
How you doing, Mr. Smith?
I want you to meet her.
She in the corner like,
How you doing, Mr. Smith? Great to
nigga,
meet you,
She
Kraig.
in the corner.
Hey man, she good? Oh yeah, she like to do
You got a
that.
little drool.
She focused
Don't mind
good.
that.
She's just on the spectrum.
So she's good at focusing.
No, but when he tell you she on the spectrum, what do you say to him though? Like, what do you say to a nigga who's dating a chick who's on the
We
spectrum?
know some people that have dated girls
Does
on
she
the
know what's
spectrum.
going on?
I mean,
What's going on, my nigga? You
Look at
gotta-
Glorilla, bro. Glorilla.
gotta have
She
a
on the
license.
spectrum.
is she?
You gotta have a degree in psychology to date somebody that's autistic.
Nah, if you're doing that, you taking advantage.
You gotta be a doctor to date retarded motherfuckers.
But if you do that, yeah,
Taking advantage. If you, yeah, you over. That's not right.
you manipulating like a motherfucker.
What happened when the shit kick in? When the autism shit kick in,
Nigga,
and that motherfucker get strong and just throw you through the wall.
Strong as fuck.
How you gonna talk him down? How you gonna talk her down?
You gotta date bodybuilders then.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I'm when the autism kicking. That's all I'm worried. We know the pussy's normal.
I need to watch this show now. I need to see this.
Pussy can't be retarded. The pussy has to be normal,
How
but
they
the
moan.
mind.
It's how they moan though.
Pussy like
Really?
spectrum, man.
Could you imagine that?
How does he moan?
Hold
How
on,
do
one
they
at a
moan?
time. One at a time.
How do they moan though?
They don't. That's what's the problem.
Nah,
Nigga, they just
Yeah,
take
they do.
large gulps, nigga. They be in the sack. They be swallowing the mold. And when they nut, they open their mouth
Swallowing the
and no
mold.
noise come out. When they come, they just be.
He said swallow the bone. They swallow the bone. What are you talking about?
They swallow it, and when they fart, they ass moan.
Oh my God. What's wrong with your boy, man? Yeah. Sick.
We all sick, nigga. It ain't just me. Shit.
Nigga's a fool.
It ain't my show. It's called Love on the Spectrum. I didn't write this shit. This is white people making
Why they
fun of
got him
white
looking
people.
like that? Why they got him looking like that?
yeah, why buddy mean?
Where is she looking at?
Who does he mean?
Over
Like?
there.
Top right to meet nobody.
Pete Davidson at the top left. Oh shit.
It's a great show, best show I think in the history of television. Because look, I got a nephew. Shout out to Mari. He don't speak. He's 17. He's autistic. So that's what made me really watch the show.
I got a couple cousins who are.
So when he get of age, I'm getting him some pussy.
You getting him
I'm
some?
gonna find him a thick autistic woman. And he gonna pound. You know what I mean? Because now that I know that, you're not even thinking when somebody is different in that way that they even are thinking about that type of stuff.
But you won't be. You can't even get the thick autistic girl. You got to talk to her parents.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
What did you just say?
You can't just grab the thick autistic girl.
Really? They get the
said,
dick autistic.
You said he don't speak.
He can't speak. He follow instructions very well.
Verbal.
So how you know that he wanted to do that though?
I mean, just
does.
getting over. He dressed nice.
Oh yeah, okay.
He does everything to the T.
Let's start with the first
You
kiss.
show that nigga something one time, it could be 50 steps. He could do all.
Let's just start with the first kiss.
So his cognitive reasoning is all the way on point. He just can't talk.
Right.
I got a true story. My aunt used to have aunt and uncle had this. It was like a adult home, kids with disabilities. Like young adults, like between
Group
18
home?
and 59, like a group home for
Adults.
adults. Yeah, adults. I think it was called whatever. It was adult disability, and they had jobs. Right, they worked regular 9 to 5s. Shout out to all the autistic people. And but there was these two. They used to sneak off and smash.
Let 'em live.
They'd go to the park, do all kinds of stuff. She like had to put one of them on like birth control because they used to sneak off. But it was crazy because it was like never out in the public. It was just something.
Yeah.
They just did. But
It's
more normal than we think.
But you have a big spectrum, so you may have some who are verbal and be like, man, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I ain't supposed to
Asperger's.
be here. You know what I'm saying? And then you have some who no words and may not even make eye contact with you. You know what I mean? You like, oh.
Autistic people are very efficient, man.
Yeah, very.
If they fucking, they coming on the same amount of pumps every time. 12 pumps.
12 pumps and apples.
Everything is.
Everything's orderly.
That's a 12 pump disease. Every disease got a different number.
Gonorrhea, 13. Biggie Pump.
You call it the dirty dozen.
It go back to the brain thing.
Syphilis.
Where they lacking that in one thing is enhanced.
It's alien level.
There you go.
I'm telling you, my nephew is a fucking genius.
Right. I had this girl I was dating. Her nephew was autistic, and they was at the grocery store. The cash register had broke. The kid, he was like 8 years old. He went and fixed it and just kept walking. Like,
Nobody taught him nothing.
Nobody taught him nothing. Just fixed the cash register, kept on going.
Nigga spit on it, smacked it. That motherfucker working.
God bless you.
But they're not even. They're not autistic. They're actually humans having an autistic experience.
That's how.
That's
Don't
just what it
shut
is.
the fuck up.
That's
What you talking about?
They're humans having an autistic experience.
Stop, Otto.
That's the card they were dealt with. That's what they got. That's the body they got.
They call that nigga OTEP. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Why ain't gonna be mad?
Beyond humans, you guys.
OTEPish.
I don't tell.
They're humans having a non-human experience.
Man.
A true story, man. But yeah, that's just, it's fucked up like that. But I mean,
I got two.
Otto, let me borrow that thinking cap, man, so I can figure out what the fuck you talking about.
I got
more well off
You had
than
that
us. You
helmet.
know what I'm saying? We know too much.
We know too much.
And they not tripping off this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The shit we tripping off of.
Yeah, they're not living in the matrix.
100%. Let me tell you something about my nephew. At least I know he ain't no fake nigga. His energy always been genuine.
Right.
It ain't never been no, you know what I'm
Is he
saying?
a
It's
good judge of
always
characters
on
or
point.
people he don't really fuck with?
I think so. He don't fuck with everybody.
and you feel that. You ain't got to talk to you. It's the energy. It's
Genuine as a motherfucker, man. You know, so, you know. But yeah, what's up, Mari? Love you, boy. So what you think? If would you let your autistic family member get married and have kids and stuff?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if, to make them happy, you know, most definitely.
I agree with Otto and Lunch, man. Yeah, just let them live. Let them do them.
Yeah.
I think they
Who are we? Who are we? You know?
Do the kids come out autistic?
I don't think it's I don't think it's hereditary.
Yeah, it is. It increases the chances. It's
Okay.
like midgets. You know what I mean? Anything, because you're a carbon copy of a DNA. So
Little people.
you know what I mean? So whatever.
Let's get the verbiage.
That would be fucked up to be a midget and
Jesus Christ.
Little people. Little people on the spectrum.
like more than 4-5 ands. We all got one and. I'm tall and
Okay.
you know, balding.
Little and something else.
Yeah. But just to have all that shit. Yeah. But anyway, so finish your shit. You don't remember. What was you saying? Like?
I know. I forgot.
Right.
I forgot what I was talking.
What you got for us, Doze?
Shit. I ain't really get all the
I was gonna say too, man. Speaking of these urban myths and legends, you know when they say when you get a nosebleed to like hold your head back.
Correct.
I think that's fake too.
Oh yeah.
That's not
something- let me just throw something random out there
Hold
for you.
down.
What you mean? The blood will actually go back into your nose.
And when I was a kid, my grandmother's from the South. She used to have me take a brown paper bag and put it inside the roof of my mouth, and that would stop my nose from bleeding.
Right.
I think it has to do with my breathing.
It's like a little bit of the back.
Yeah, a little bit of bag in the roof of my mouth, and my nose would stop.
Oh, yeah?
bleeding. Yeah,
Wow,
man.
I
So
never-
I ain't never heard of that one.
That's crazy. Me either.
She was trying to kill that nigga. Why is the bag filling up?
Hey, real quick, what you guys think about LeBron James calling out the media on them not pushing that Jerry Jones thing, how they was doing with
He
Kyrie?
didn't call out the media with Kyrie.
Huh?
He didn't call out the media with Kyrie.
But
It was
in defense of
He
Kyrie.
didn't. He didn't say anything to the media about Kyrie and how they were crucifying him.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did. No.
LeBron did.
He said that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
He said that. He said, and I'm just paraphrasing.
Right.
But basically, like, dang, it's weird how you guys would want to ask me a bunch of questions about Kyrie,
But never. Yeah.
but never bring up Jerry Jones.
I heard that.
In
But
the
what I'm
picture.
saying, how come he didn't say, why are you guys asking me all these questions about Kyrie when all that?
Well, he posed it rhetorically because he knew they weren't going to have an answer. The room got quiet. So he posed it more to put people deep in thought about the hypocrisy that, hey, what about what my people is going through? Because that's all Kyrie was talking about is like, hey, I'm concerned.
Wasn't LeBron under fire for not really going to bat for Kyrie?
But he wasn't supposed to. Let me tell you something, man. These niggas are professional athletes. They're not politicians.
Right.
So I'm never disappointed if a athlete ain't as stomped down as I would be about my people and our cause, because that's not your job.
So you're telling me when that, and I don't, forgive me for not knowing the name, but when the guy in the Olympics held up the black fist with the glove,
Right. He was willing to die for that. Kyrie's not willing to die for this, so keep your mouth shut.
or LeBron.
LeBron may be.
You understand what I'm kind of saying?
Yeah,
What do we want here?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but at the same time, you gotta understand LeBron's position too. We still need a LeBron to stay in that position. He can't go off the edge like somebody like me.
All right, so name one person. This is to anybody in the room. Name
I'm
one person in that position to stand on anything that.
Ali.
No, that's alive, man. Don't give me like a low hanging fruit.
No, what
LeBron.
you mean?
No,
That's
somebody right now. Somebody alive and kicking.
Well, the system has already changed the equation to where that won't be possible anymore.
Okay, so LeBron talking about Jerry Jones is a waste of energy too.
No, it's not, because
It doesn't matter if he says something to the media.
No, it's not.
What you saying, Mark? I understand your stance.
Well, because what I'm trying to understand what Kraig is saying is the fact that he even brought up Jerry Jones and the fact that we're not getting or paying attention to him being in a segregationist photo.
No,
Even
that wasn't what he was saying. That wasn't what he was saying, Mark.
Yeah,
I apologize for cutting you off, but to cut you off, he was saying that why aren't you all asking me
about this
thing?
situation?
No, the same way you all asked Kyrie, because Kyrie specifically said, I want you all to have the same energy when something affects our people.
And what Kraig is saying is they're not asking questions, period, to LeBron.
No. He posed it rhetorically.
But they're not asking questions.
He didn't say, let me ask you a question. No, he stated it because he already knew what the answer was. He just was exposing the hypocrisy. And then also, look, man, what LeBron James is in the NBA is a completely different responsibility than a nigga who raised a fist. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the greatest hooper of his generation. And that status is something that is damn near impossible to attain. So you don't blow that off on something that isn't fully flushed out.
But you just mentioned the greatest boxer of our time.
Right, but
what is the difference?
It's a huge difference. He had an army behind him. He had the Nation of Islam behind him. They have scholars in the nation, and they're well researched. And the Nation of Islam is an army, my nigga. So they practice counterintelligence. They do things like a military. Kyrie is a lone wolf. He has no military strategy or a team of people saying, hey, this is what we want to poke at today. This is the research we've done. This is the type of shit you should say based on this research. He's just going off his own emotionality, which is not bad because I fuck with him, but we are dealing with propaganda and military tactics. And when you make political statements like that, especially towards a propaganda machine, they have political alliances there to counter anything you say negatively about what they got going on. Kyrie didn't have that. And that's where I felt the mistake was. And that's why a LeBron shouldn't speak up in that situation until he has a fully flushed out response to what's going on.
Is there anybody that's, not to cut you off, Kraig, is there anybody that has, back to what I'm saying, does anyone have a flushed out response in our culture?
Nobody in hoop that I could think of.
That represents us anywhere.
I mean, there are people, but nobody in hoop that I could think of. I can't think of nobody that's hooping.
Anybody with the influence, anybody with
okay, let's say Kevin Johnson. He's a mayor. He's a mayor in Sacramento.
Right, Kevin Johnson.
He's a business owner. He understands politics. So the way my mind thinks is I go to somebody like that, or even a Craig Hodges, or even a Sharif Abdul, Chris Johnson. I go to somebody who was willing to die for my cause. Right. You don't have niggas up there pity-patting about freedom, nigga.
Or OGs, or OGs like Mambo Jabbar.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like when the dudes wore like Can't Breathe t-shirts, we respected that, right? We thought LeBron was doing something. Right. But now that when he's not talking about something, he doesn't have the manpower of the flushed out.
What? But okay.
So LeBron's response was very, very flushed out. But it was posing a question where it was posed in a way where it was non-threatening, it was insightful, and it was revealing.
Right.
It was more not to provide context. It was more to provide tonality of saying, hey, why isn't this water as hot when I drink it as when you drink it? Right. It wasn't to throw the water in your face and splash it on you. And that's what most of these niggas out here in Hotep land and pro-black land want. They want a nigga to go out there and burn himself alive and kamikaze.
Like Kanye.
You non-rich niggas can't tell a rich nigga
To throw everything away.
Nigga, to throw everything away because you want to feel okay. We ain't ready to kick off no war like that. Now, I would say LeBron burned it down if we all had pistols and we knew how to shoot guns and survive, but we ain't ready.
Period.
We ain't ready for what you feel like you're ready for, nigga. We not ready. They still dragging niggas in the streets. They still lynching niggas. They still doing foul shit, and ain't none of you niggas stood up. You not ready. You just feel like you ready. So sit your bitch ass down and go find somebody that's ready to get you ready. But don't be going in on niggas who got shit to lose because you work at Walmart.
We've been saying this shit for years.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of this shit, man. Go ahead.
We got to come together and stop going at each other.
I got a question. Has anyone seen the movie? Has anyone watched the Hebrews and Negroes movie?
I ain't seen it yet. I heard
Well, I was gonna say, are the black Israelites strong enough to?
No.
And I don't know their strength, but I think I think you have to watch the movie in order to know Kyrie, excuse me, my apologies, his intent behind saying, I think we need to watch this. And the reason I'm gonna say this is,
You saw it?
I watched it. I flew to Atlanta 2 weeks ago, and I watched it on the plane flight. But the I'll say one thing about it. They mentioned 2 studies of going to where quote unquote Jews or the Jewish originated from. They found the oldest bones in a cave in this area that had ever been found. They DNA tested the bones.
Black bones?
Now this was done by Harvard. When the DNA came back,
Same study.
it came back directly to modern day,
the original man.
African tribes and modern day U.S. citizens that were part of the transatlantic slave trade. There's another study, and it was done by a white researcher. Another study was done from someone by Stanford. It was automatically determined that happened too. So with all that being said, they also found that it was a DNA chromosome, that it was a Y chromosome from a female. It lasts throughout history, no matter how many times she mates with a male.
Oh, yeah.
So it's undoubtedly proven that it comes from black, right? And these were the original Jewish people. I feel like for that reason alone, it should be some kind of question and taking the place of whether or not what we've been told is real.
I agree.
And Kanye and Kyrie never said, do this, don't do this. He just said, he posted it.
Right.
Now,
that information.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Powerful.
Quick question. Now, what made that show anti-Semitic?
That it was some references in the movie to Hitler and a belief Hitler had about saying that they don't want blacks to believe that they're the real chosen people.
Right.
That was Hitler's belief. So based on that, and maybe a couple other references, but how do you have a conversation that's not offensive on one side? How many times we got to see slavery and can't get offended?
Right.
We have, but anything referencing the atrocities they faced, it's it's unfortunate that the conversation can't be had. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they want to keep.
But it's politics though.
Politics.
For sure.
Look, hey,
That money ticks too.
you can't run for president. Not right now.
Right.
Not with a mixtape coming out. But you understand what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That don't mean that eventually he can't, but if prepared right and if he politics right, then he puts himself in a position.
Correct.
So Kyrie, to me, sending a tweet, wasn't nothing wrong with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying.
after the fact, the counterintelligence is what I have an issue with. That was in 2018 or 17. This isn't the first time he's heard these folks say things about him sending that tweet. So he had all this time to find people and prepare for what may be coming. So I'm disappointed in the fact that, hey, this is 3 years later, nigga. You ain't consulted Farrakhan. You ain't talked to nobody. You ain't hired the right PR. So you are protected. Because you could politic and not know you politicking, but once you in it, you still, now you got to play by the rules.
He was also already under fire for not getting the vaccination.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody said consult. What do you mean for what? What do you mean? All the stuff that happened after the fact, LeBron, the players union, Farrakhan speaking up, he could have been ahead of the game and already had that happening.
Correct.
So you saying as soon as he learned that it offended so many people, make sure it's taken.
Make sure he protect himself,
Correct.
because you know what, Kyrie ain't no dummy. He a smart dude.
Right.
He know what game he playing.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And we all know, look, he don't hate no Jewish people.
Correct.
Come on, we know that.
Right.
Black people we don't even do that.
Yeah, we
Correct.
don't hate
Correct.
for no bullshit.
So we know that, but I'm just saying, to me, it's like everybody who, if he would have been ahead of the curve, now you don't have to apologize. And for me, if this is the truth, why are we apologizing?
Correct.
That's
Amen.
where I'm at.
That's
Like,
exactly.
we make it like, look, these people,
Amen.
they prepare. So what happens when they were prepared? They gave demands and Kyrie made concessions. If you position yourself appropriately, you make the demands and they give the concessions.
So you believe he met the concessions? You believe he did?
I mean, he apologized. I'm not apologizing. If I'm fighting for freedom, I ain't apologizing.
I respect that. But one thing, I was disappointed with LeBron, although I love him and I love the speech. The comment to the reporters, to start off his response with Kyrie was wrong. Nothing was wrong with posting.
Nothing was wrong.
Nothing was wrong,
Yeah.
man.
Strategy was off after the fact, in my opinion, but I'm not even saying I'm right.
Right.
I'm just saying Kyrie is he a $1 billion athlete.
Yeah.
Not no more though.
Right.
He's, you know what I'm saying? You want to fuck that off on that?
Right. That tweet.
That probably cost that nigga half a bill
Giving
right
too
there.
much power to Nike and all these corporate.
Nah, I mean, Kyrie's a $1 billion athlete, bro. Every black man that has action at $1 billion needs to get that.
Need to get it, because at the end of the day, this is what everybody needs to understand. It comes down to that money, to them dead presidents. That's the only thing that make these white people move, is this money. We can talk about all this race, black, white, and all that, but if you got that bread, that's what makes everything move, bro.
Because
And we can't, the cats that got the money that we think may be willing to help or whatever, help our communities,
Right.
we can't let them go off the edge because they got more to lose.
Right.
It's too hard to get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why wasn't the Japanese president of Japan flying kamikaze planes?
Right, exactly.
He was
thing-
sending niggas to do that for it.
Exactly.
This
One
is
thing
a
I'm
great
really-
idea I think you should
Exactly.
do.
Hey,
Not to always play devil's advocate, but like, Kraig, what are some things that Kyrie could have done? Because while you were speaking, I was thinking of like, but I know it didn't happen, like you said, in the past with the tweet coming from the past and forward, but even with Kanye and the George Floyd comments, he had already donated money to George Floyd's daughter. So then with it coming out later, do we still hate him the same way? Or if it was something that was said in the past,
Don't nobody hate
and then
him.
moving forward, he donated the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If Kyrie had if Kanye had an old tweet about George Floyd, then he donated money.
Correct.
Are we supposed to say it's cool? Like if the same.
Somebody said, how am I putting extras on it, bruh? When they asked this man for $500,000 and 5 different things contributed to that, I ain't
that was
putting
bullshit.
extras on that, nigga. That is,
So
if
I'm saying-
anything, I ain't going hard enough, nigga.
Right.
So I'm saying if Kyrie was already, like, let's say he already had a history of donating to some of these Jewish programs and
Correct.
organizations, would this still be the same
Response?
Is it only what you've done for me lately, or does it matter what you were doing for any type of?
It's about counterintelligence, bro.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
That's all I'm
Like I
saying.
feel
I know what
like
you're
I'm
saying.
playing devil's advocate.
I know what you're saying, but I
Yeah.
think the Jewish community, they like, once you do anything attacking us, like it's anti-Semitic, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they all agree on that. And like Kanye said, I'm jealous of that. That's how our community need to get.
I'm
You know what I mean?
jealous of it too, man.
Like, they together with they shit. No matter what your perspective is, if you agree with it or don't agree with it, that's what it is. They together. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And we not. You know what I mean? So
exactly, and why we not?
They said Bron is Boule anyway with Shaq, but here's the thing though,
What's up, what?
I mean Boule is the talented 10th, is the top 10% of black people in this country. They basically, there's a belief that they all stick together.
Gotcha.
And the whole black college system was put together for them.
Gotcha.
So they could run us for the white man, basically. So they saying LeBron is Boule, which I disagree with. LeBron come from a broken home, nigga. He grew up poor.
yeah.
So he's one of us that made it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you elevate to certain things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he not just down home Boulets.
And that's another thing. Every time a black person make it to the top,
Yeah.
it's either either you
Devil worshiping,
devil
gay.
you sacrifice something, or you was the chosen. It's never nobody.
Everybody
working
ain't
hard.
playing the ass game.
Right, exactly.
Right.
It's never a black man or a black woman just worked hard to get to.
How'd you
where
get this
they at.
podcast, Craig?
Man.
Exactly.
Probably.
Old white bitch.
For real.
Old white bitch.
Old white bitch.
Old white boy.
Let them know, Otto.
Old white boy.
I think Kyrie, he's just getting.
Somebody said, but Kraig is. Are you fucking crazy?
Don't worry about them niggas. I think
Craig
Kyrie
is Buddha,
getting
yeah.
all this smoke because of Kanye. This is strictly like, because that tweet had been out. It had been out for a minute.
I didn't know that it
So
was a
Kyrie is
full
like,
tweet.
you ever been somewhere and it's a bunch of big niggas punking a nigga, and when he fight back, he try to go at the small nigga,
Yeah.
instead of talking to the other big nigga.
Yeah.
Man, what your little ass talking about? You
Exactly,
know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what this is.
Yeah.
Because they know Kanye is ready.
Right.
And-
Exactly.
And one thing he mentioned today on that same the same show that he mentioned, I'm going back to
Kanye.
Kanye. Yeah, one thing Kanye mentioned, he said when he said what he said when he woke up, sleep deprived, and said the thing that offended, pissed off the world. He said that he does hate that he didn't make sure or iterate that it was directed towards the bankers
Right.
and the people in the financial system.
Right.
So he said he did clarify that, which probably
Yeah.
should have did before. But
And just to let you guys know, they're calling this a mental breakdown on social
Correct,
media right
yeah.
now.
Well, let me ask you
what
a
I'm saying?
question.
This is the games that got to get played.
Let me ask you a question, devil's advocate, nigga.
You got the yes, sir, Muslim Craig with the beanie on.
How if Kanye called you, how would you help him? What could you do?
I
right
can't,
now?
because apparently I don't have the resources, right? I'm at
just saying, but
Walmart
what-
talking to niggas, right? That's what you're saying.
Well, with what you got, I'm just saying, because that's one mark of a man is knowing how to use what he has.
All right, look.
It
So
ain't
this is what I would
necessarily-
say to Kanye. Don't stop what you're doing, my brother.
But
Don't
how-
be as scared of these white people.
But-
Don't think like Craig and think that if you lose $1 billion shoe deal, you're done for.
No.
You were here. God was with you when you got here, and God will be with you when you come
So
out.
how would you help him?
Well, personally, how do I help on any type of scale?
Yeah.
I just try to purchase, like for Kanye, for example. He lost a deal with Gap, but he owns his own products. For example, the Yeezy stem player. We're going to see in a few months that the Yeezy stem player is going to have a projector on the screen. He's mentioned that earlier. So his money's going to come back. He's going to be able to watch videos and listen to music on something he owns.
Right.
So what I do personally, right now I'm wearing a black-owned clothing line, Essentials, Fear of God. I purchased Kanye's stuff that's black-owned.
Fear of God, my boy.
You understand what I'm saying, Jerry Lorenzo? That's all I could do on a personal level by trying to shop black as much as I can or support blacks.
There we go.
I'm on a show right now that's owned and operated by a black man. I'm here with 5 other young black men. And the narrative coming from Kanye is how I'm showing the example of supporting and loving everybody in this room.
Where we go. That's how shit changes. What can I do?
Call a nigga yay. He said,
What can I do?
yay.
Hell yeah, I need a little help. Shit.
Hey, I need-
And I'll be honest
I
with
can
you,
help
man.
you
You know,
more.
I have the baby mama and the whole 9 or whatnot, and sometimes I wish I could be like Kanye and move right next door to my son, or I could stand on certain things. And because as fathers, we don't get as many rights. I don't want to start up on that side, but at the same time. But at the same time, man, I respect Kanye for what he's doing, because we don't have anybody. You could say Ali or all these dead people or all these low-hanging fruits, but who do we have? When Trayvon Martin passed away, man, I saw all these rappers and black celebrities meet up at the Game's house and on his basketball court, and nothing came of that.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Because
y'all
rappers-
tell me, bro. Fuck. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
just saying.
think-
Like I said, I am devil's advocate because
No, I hear
we're
you.
doing nothing.
nigga-
Nothing has been done.
Taking that shit to the
feel
heart. I'm saying, if you gonna
Yeah,
call
if you
me
would
shit,
have come with that Scully cap,
you don't call me shit.
I don't think Kanye lost anything, man.
I don't think
he
so.
hasn't lost nothing.
He got out of his contracts. This shit is chess, not checkers. He got his Gap. He got his Gap. All that product is his. He got all his future designs moving forward. He got out of the lifetime contract with Adidas, and I help him by telling him to get his Patrick Ewing on. Go directly to the people with your product. When they wouldn't give Ewing his money and they wanted to just give him a flat fee, he went, dug through the trenches, and he was able to come out with his own shoe. He sold $100 million worth of shoes in 1990.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think of what his percentages are just versus getting a percentage. And then Kanye was getting 10% from what he got from Adidas, or 12%.
Right.
So his $1 billion was based on a 12-year span. So it's coming to him quicker than that once things turn around. So
Hey man, focus on them brown markets.
Ewing.
And I mean, we don't have
Focus on selling shit in Africa and South America. It's a lot of black and brown people there that don't care about the politics.
Man, Yeezy
Right.
Brand brought over the production here to America. You know what I mean? There was a lot of jobs that get lost when you try to cancel one person. I mean, look when Jay-Z retired. You know how many people lost their jobs just from that one man stepping away for that moment? You know what I mean? So however we want to look at it, we are canceling a lot of people when we're canceling.
Well, I ain't cancel nobody.
Yeah.
Black people, we don't have the power to cancel nobody.
We don't, because we're all wearing white brands right now. It don't really matter.
Real talk.
We supporting more white people in this room than anything.
Yeah, real talk.
Well, man, we get into
in this world.
Thinking y'all bad.
I'm looking around like, God damn.
I'm going in.
Killed me
Well,
right now.
that's what white,
Abercrombie.
I mean, that's what white supremacy is. We don't have a choice.
I got no choice.
There's no black distribution.
Did you guys see that show on Netflix with Killer Mike?
Hold on, go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying that's what they on Kanye for. He going straight. You know what I'm saying? He going straight, like what I forgot what it's called. Straight. You know what I'm saying? Seed to market or whatever the term is. I'm gonna think of it. It's gonna come back to me. But that's what all the acreage is for. That's what his own factories are for. That's what he got 5,000-6,000 employees in Wyoming for.
His own
He's
schools.
coming for his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
His own society.
He's
Chestnut checkers. He's coming for it. Watch.
What's Sway was telling him?
He's putting all the infrastructure in place, and he's talking about that in years. If you look at different spans, different interviews over the last 5-6 year span, all about from you don't have to answer Sway, him doing all this research, all this 8 years worth of fashion background and design, being really involved and still not being able to get through the door.
Preach, Marcus,
You know what I'm
preach.
saying? Learning from the
His
quality
first-
people.
Marcus is spreading.
Look who he's politically allying himself with.
Trump.
Yeah,
Redneck white people.
Yeah.
Talk about that, because that's the
What is that
only
about?
other power structure.
Let me ask you a question.
Equivalent to them people. So he's aligned himself with right-wing white folks. I mean, it's some very articulate chess moves being played right now.
Remember when Jesse Jackson said he wants to cut Obama's balls off?
Right.
It's because who are we aligned with?
Right.
Who have we aligned with?
Well, I mean, we haven't aligned with nobody.
Exactly. So don't blame Kanye for aligning with some crackers.
No, I'm not blaming him.
I don't think he blamed them.
I'm
He
not
just
blaming
said-
You got to do what he got to do.
Right. I think he's saying
I'm peeping
it's a
chess
chess
move.
It's chess move.
It's
I'm
just
peeping
chess.
because we're
It's
talking about
just chess.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. That's the part
Saying you
throwing me
gotta
off,
stay
though.
used by him.
That's the part throwing me off, though. I don't understand. that. Maybe I'm a little slow.
The chess part?
No, not the chess part of who he aligned himself with.
How's it beneficial?
right.
Yeah, how is it beneficial?
These are all people that have been canceled.
Hold on,
Like I
hold
said,
on,
it's about cancel culture.
Oh, this is East Egg money. This is right wing Republican money.
Okay.
This money, these motherfuckers, he been aligning himself with, been rich for the last 500 years.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's aligned himself with political allies that are equivalent to the war he's trying to fight.
Right.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Them is the only people, them deep South Republicans
Yeah.
that used to own, he fucking with them motherfuckers that used to own slaves.
Right,
That's what
yeah.
the whole Hitler comment is.
About,
The Hitler
yeah.
comment is a dog whistle to
them,
that
right.
base.
Correct.
Because they going to support anything that off top, you know?
Got you.
You're
I just want to see what's going to happen at the end of all this shit, because it's like he just getting everybody riled up. We keep talking about him every day.
Yeah.
Now I just want to see at the end of the day what's going to happen.
Now, at the end of the day, I don't
I
agree with
voted for the
everything
man.
Kanye
I mean,
said.
I know it's
I voted for
I
him.
don't agree with every goddamn thing Kanye said.
No, I don't agree with that.
Every goddamn, but he's making a lot of great points, and he's saying shit that need to be said.
Somebody
and,
has to.
and somebody has
Yeah,
to
that's
say
what
it,
I'm
and
saying.
somebody gotta shake up the water so the fish will pop up and
And a
grab
comment
it.
that
Support.
Kanye was saying that he knows he's not the most articulate communicator, but he was saying even Joseph in the Bible had a stutter and all these different issues. Sometimes you might get a gem from somebody you never, they say out of the mouth of babes, you never
Right.
know where something might come from.
Somebody said they using them though, Craig. No, I get that, but what I'm saying is it's refreshing to see somebody make a different move.
Correct.
Everybody been
Correct.
doing the same old moves for the last.
Democratic ass.
Yeah,
shit.
and it ain't working, bro.
It's not
working,
working. We not going nowhere,
We
man.
not
Say this
going-
shit is get free time and lunch, just like you said. It's come down to the money, but he's like, it's coming down to, it's got to be our money. It's got to
Correct.
be, and he's the only person in the position who can make this kind of move. Who got more money than him as a black man in America, or who had
Right.
more money than him? You know what I'm saying? If he ain't gonna do it, who gonna do it?
I mean,
Let's see what he gonna do.
The next man
See?
it better not just
I
be
didn't
an
like that he
album.
didn't have his money in the black
It better not just be an album.
He didn't even have his money in the black bank though. I didn't like that at all.
I didn't like it at all either.
It
But
ain't
think
no real
about
black
this.
bank.
There's just some real black banks. He can make him a real black
Who's
bank.
insuring the bank?
He said he's working
He
on.
can make him a real black bank.
He said he's working on that right now.
Hey,
He's
another-
been trying the last 5 years to make his own bank.
Think about
He
this.
said it take like 50 million. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I apologize. When the thing happened, when Chase froze his account and took the money, that was before that tweet. They sent him the letter saying we ain't fucking with you in 30 days before that tweet, and he said that was backlash because he was on Adidas' head about biting his designs. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Counterfeiting
Right.
his designs, selling them as lower knockoff Adidas. So if that's gonna happen, and they could take your 140 million, ain't no good enough. You already know what it is, man. He just got tired.
So can we get that research, Sarah? How much is it for a bank? Some people say 50. Some people say 75 mil. Yeah.
To start.
I'm going on what Kanye said. Kanye said he was saying the thing
I
like
can't go off of
40,
what Kanye
50
said.
million. You're right. No, I'm not. You're right. But shit, he a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He talking to the people. You know what I mean, on that level. So
billionaire
shit.
anymore.
Huh? You don't believe him no more?
But
No, he's not a
he
billionaire.
never had
No,
a
he
billion.
never-
he was never a
He
billion-
never had a
the
billion
billion.
liquid.
He was worth.
His worth was determined on what he made for Adidas
What he
per
could
year
generate.
over a
Yeah.
10-year period.
Yeah.
That's how they value things, right? Companies.
Right.
That's how they
So,
do.
so imagine once he comes back independently, if he's able to pull it off with his infrastructure, selling his own shit,
Crazy.
fucking with the people directly over a 10-year span.
Crazy.
The fuck you think he gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna let him.
Billionaire.
Mansa Musa shit, but I don't know if they're gonna let him get that far.
Hey, but he say he ready to see his mama anyway. My mama gone. I can relate to him. Fuck him.
Yeah, I feel him.
Right.
I feel him on
But
that.
if he-
Yeah,
If he's a martyr for this whole situation, somebody got to pick up the pieces and keep it going.
for sure.
That's real spirit.
Somebody said Killer Mike made a bank. Yeah, Killer Mike did, but they ain't got that shit up and running yet. I applied for him. I'm still waiting for
Killer Mike bank ain't shit. Would have got 12,000 in the motherfucker.
Y'all chill.
that nigga Killer Mike got a payday loan bank, nigga. You can get 200 at a time fucking with Killer Mike. How you nigga ain't sold no records? Where you get the money from?
Killer Mike.
I don't believe you, Killer Mike.
Killer Mike had a show on.
Nah,
Killer Mike had a show
I know
on
it's a
Netflix.
black bank.
That's the EBT bank, nigga. You can,
No, but Killer Mike had a show on Netflix where they were doing social experiments.
I'm fucking around.
They were doing social experiments, and they want to see if he can really shop black, eat black for a day, and it was just not
It's
possible.
not possible.
You got to be in check systems to open an account with Killer Mike's bank.
You gotta be what?
In check systems.
In
Like-
check systems.
Hey, no, but Killer Mike is a leader though. Killer Mike,
Killer Mike is
a leader
dope,
for a
man.
black community.
He just say he don't own the bank. You gotta get that up though. He don't own the bank.
He don't own.
He don't own it.
Him and the Killer.
No, that nigga's a super teller.
Shut up.
That's a teller they let work from the house.
Hey, but what they do to the brothers? What they do to the brothers that own the bank? Who Anthony Mackie played? You know what I'm saying? Him and Sam Jackson on the banker.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
They
didn't see
owned they
that.
bank, owned a couple banks,
Yeah.
100 and some units, 1,000 units, and you know what I'm saying? They brought him down in the end.
I said Killer Mike. I know he on some shit. I'm fuck with him. I'm just joking.
But it goes back too though.
Wells Fargo had a slave insurance.
Oh yeah.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
I was
Fargo.
mad at,
Hey,
I was
but
mad
the-
at Russell. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, cut you. But go back to Black Wall Street. We own the banks and shit like that back then, and they burnt the motherfucker
Burnt
down.
them down.
You know what I'm saying? Like old girl said, you know, during the George Floyd, they got a 400-year head start, 450-year head start, right? And then when our people start doing it, then they knock it down and start fighting each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? All over. It's crazy, man. It's a cold game.
They said at Killer Mike bank, the tellers put the money in their pocket.
Hey, that's Todd Goofy.
Hey, check this out though.
It's 50 million.
50 million.
Okay, you right.
That's it.
It's 50.
Nah, I do got USA.
That's
So
what's up. Hey, but I was mad at Russell Simmons like a motherfucker though, because when they came up with that rush card, y'all remember that
Yeah.
shit used to be on B? They charge you $1 to use that motherfucker every time you swipe it, but that was some cold.
Oh,
that was
what?
cold, that was
Every
rip
card
off.
does?
Yeah, I invested in that black Bitcoin. It's called the Afro.
Every card don't charge you to use
They charge
the
it
card.
to you.
No.
They charge
No.
you, nigga, every time.
One at a time, one at a time.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Every card don't have a charge attached to every swipe.
No.
Everybody swipe
Hell
over,
no.
swipe.
Russell got us.
He got us. Russ, give lunch some distribution around this motherfucker since you ain't gonna give us our money back, right?
Yeah, that nigga moved to Malaysia on
Hell
that.
yeah, they was on with his legs crossed.
I meditate
know why,
in the
though.
morning. Let them know, man.
You know why?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
I invested in the in that black Bitcoin.
Did you?
It's called Afro.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah, I made that shit up.
That nigga invested in Afro.
Oh, you fucked up.
And they picked him.
I think it's the Ashanti tribe.
I put 72 cents into this Bitcoin.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey, what about the Bitcoin cats that died? Y'all been hearing about them dying?
Yeah, they just killed one the other day.
Three of them in the last week. 3 Bitcoin billionaires like, mysteriously died.
See him saying?
One drowned in a week. Drowned.
Oh yeah, that's some American sniper shit.
Yeah.
Cause them Nigerian snipers ain't that efficient.
Nah.
Them bow and arrows and shit don't be.
Man, I've been hearing.
That's that get back for that Brittany Griner.
I've been hearing a lot of conspiracy theories this week, man. That reminds me of these conspiracy theories. You know, somebody told me that the Altadena billionaire, the winner in Altadena,
Yeah, $2 billion. Altadena guy.
hasn't come forward yet because the consensus is that Governor Gavin Newsom planted the winner in order to bring funds back into California. The winner doesn't exist.
Oh, it was all for the schooling? For
Yeah, because we're in such a deficit as California
This ain't shit.
because by law the person is supposed to come and reveal their identity. You know, I guess
What's the
It
deficit?
goes to the state, right?
unless it goes to the state. So if
No, they keep doing it.
yeah, it's gonna go back into the lotto. We're gonna have another. You know,
They're
apparently.
not coming for you piece of shit.
So
$2
that's
billion ain't shit on some state shit.
But Joe still get the million,
Isn't it?
right?
I mean,
The city of California makes a couple $100 million a year off parking tickets.
yeah, but think about how much was put in.
I mean,
on
the city of
purchase-
Los Angeles. I'm
the
sorry.
purchase of the tickets.
Say
They
it
probably
again.
made $7 billion just in the purchase of.
Oh, definitely.
They probably made $12 billion in the purchase of the ticket.
I mean, here's the thing.
So Joe gets the million, but nobody else gets.
Well, Joe got the million because the ticket.
Right, so we
yeah,
still-
but I don't know who the winner is. We don't know who the winner is.
They got 6 months though, right? They probably putting together.
Yeah, they got it.
Sure, they taxes are straight.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
remember,
I heard
it's
somebody-
PDLs out here, so you just can't be walking around.
Hey, blood, come up off that chicken.
that you won a lottery. Them niggas gonna get your motherfucking ass.
Nigga says, so well.
I heard rumors of who won, but I don't know.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know,
we'll see.
I heard it was a homeless dude. He don't even know if he was a billionaire or not because nobody fucks with that gas station. Nobody goes to Joe's Mobile.
This shit's expensive. High ass guys.
Maybe I'm the only one from Pasadena.
I feel like we. I feel like we know.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
I feel like we know him.
yeah,
We know the winner.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like
Right.
I feel like I know who it is,
Like
and
personally, you know.
personally like know him. I'm like, okay, I ain't seen him, but
We just want to know him because it was so close to home.
Like, I
That's
know him
for
exactly.
Craig and Otto in the room.
I ain't trying to pull up. Hey, did you get some money? But I think I know who it is.
So let me pose a question to the room. Would you guys want to be known? Would you
Hell
want your identity
Hell
to be
no, I
revealed?
would. You wouldn't even know. I'd be sitting. I'd still be doing this.
Yeah, I'd still be doing
filthy rich. It'll be a little different where you're like, oh, so
Craig smells different.
I love
but
it.
I would never be. I would never come out and
keep pulling
say.
up in a different car.
Yeah, what the hell?
But
Got a rental?
But you know, I be flipping cars, so I can pull it off. I can pull it off. But
Nigga, the Turo don't
That Cutco paying like a motherfucker right now.
I think you gotta admit in California though, right?
Huh?
That the law in California.
I don't know
you
the
gotta
law.
Come forward.
No.
Is it?
Yeah. I
come
think
forward,
you
but you
gotta-
can, you can put a mask on your face. You can hide your
Oh,
identity.
okay. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Come in
I didn't know
costume.
that.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what but do niggas actually cash the big ass check?
Hell.
The niggas be like, how do they get that through the window at the teller station?
Would you guys take the payments or one lump sum?
I'm doing lump sum.
Lump sum.
taking
They taking half
payment.
your shit though, or 60%.
I'm taking payment.
Yeah,
Fuck
give me the
that.
payment.
Fuck that. Nah, lump sum. They gonna make more off investing your money than you gonna make. You got to learn how to invest it yourself.
A friend of mine,
This nigga gonna buy 12,000 Regals. Buy every year Regals ever been out.
a buddy of mine just won 5,000 on the
58.
scratcher, and when he sent his stuff back in, it came out as 2,900 after taxes. So I don't know what $2 billion looks like after taxes.
It's still way more money I've ever ever seen in my life.
Exactly. Damn sure.
But you're responsible for your own taxes, so you can structure that money in a different way, so all the tax money's not going, guaranteed. So you're responsible for paying your taxes at the end of that first year. So when they tell you that tax, that's what the tax value is. That's if you don't make any kind of structure to protect.
Hold on. Somebody said they read, and we need to check if this is true. 438 mil is what you get from $2 billion.
Hey, I did read some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I read that.
Saw something. I don't know how true
Half
that
for
is.
taking cash and half for taxes.
Yeah,
but that's if you don't
state
structure
tax,
your shit right.
Federal
What's
tax,
the
state
month?
tax.
What are the payments?
Oh yeah, because you
The payments like what was it like? What's the payments like?
for
But 435 million.
On $2 billion?
Yeah, it was like 20,
When you
20
get more-
26. I think it's 26 million a year.
Let me ask you guys a
Yeah,
question.
26 million a year for 26 years or something.
Okay.
I saw an interview with Rich Homie Quan, and he was
I'm
saying that he
taking that.
signed a deal for $11,000.
Hold on, say it again.
I saw an interview with Rich Homie Quan. He said he signed a deal for like 11 to 14,000. I think it was 11, something like that. He said he told the guy who instead of giving him the 11,000 at once, to give him $400 a week. And that's how he budgeted out, because he felt like if he had the lump sum, he couldn't manage. So I don't know. I'm just asking you guys, what do you think would be the go ahead, Sarah?
It's $997.6 million.
After
Cash taxes.
That's a lump sum, and then
Lump sum.
that would be.
Still got to pay
Oh,
taxes.
that's still taxes.
Yeah, you got to tax it. So you got to structure it right so you don't leave out with 435.
Right.
Hire
That's
somebody
crazy.
smarter than you. You know what
But
I'm
we
saying?
talking.
That's super crazy.
We talking like 435 is a little bit
Like chump change, yeah, it's chump
At
change.
the end of the day, that's all I got.
Only
Nigga, I'll
436.
Talk shit about me, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, that's all you got. Yup.
I'm in the layup line with the Lakers every game.
What?
If I went to-
What?
Who's this new nigga on the
Come say
team?
something to me.
I thought he said he was laying down with the
I'm
Lakers.
having them niggas throwing me live and everything.
And I'm laying down with the Lakers. Pay for paying.
Come on, baby, give me the ball back. I bring my own ball to the game.
Who's this nigga shooting during the timeout? This motherfucker shooting during the timeout.
All he knows is
I'm out there.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
fucks with Jenny.
That's some wildness, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, so 3 billionaires, crypto billionaires have been killed. The last one was the other day.
Yeah.
And what happened? They did
Helicopter. Somebody canceled at the last minute. He got on a helicopter.
And it crashed.
They canceled their helicopter flight, and he jumps on the motherfucker and die.
Damn.
Crazy.
It's like a movie.
That cold?
Sorry about that.
Hey man, I'm glad I made a little bit and got up out of there, boy.
In Bitcoin?
Yeah. And got up out of there, boy.
Dangerous.
That's crazy.
Niggas want something, they gonna come take it.
Hey, but the other Bitcoin dude, they claim he was worth 26 billion, and now he say he only worth 100,000 or something. Y'all hear about
That one dude.
That's crazy.
I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is going through that right now. Everybody's lost money in the tech world.
Well, the recent thing
Their
with
evaluations
Facebook,
have gone down.
but that's purposeful, because
The way Kanye's evaluation has gone
Facebook,
down.
Facebook invested $9.7 billion of their $27 billion profits last year and trying to further the metaverse technology.
Correct.
And the shit didn't hit like they thought it was. On top of their normal like $9 or $10 billion salary requirements. So they killed their profits by a third, investing into that whole metaverse shit, and now they're letting go of 13% of their workforce as a result. That's fucked up.
Has every investment you've made in the podcast ever panned out for you?
I mean, everything is to the good. I mean, if you invest in it, ain't no losses.
Let's tell him that.
Huh?
You'll tell Mark Zuckerberg that.
I mean, Mark, that money's insured.
But that's greed though. See how they let go of all those people, right? Because they profit was lower.
Right.
Not that they couldn't pay
Right.
the bills.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, you took money out of my profit, bitch. Y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
Based on, and you gotta remember, these companies do
Selfish ass shit.
These companies do shit based on projections.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So sometimes when they project wrong, nigga, you gotta pay the price.
That's crazy.
You know, that's fucked up, Mark, you Mark ass
Hey.
motherfucker.
So why did Elon Musk? Why did he fire everybody at Twitter? What was the reason behind that? You guys know?
I don't know if it's a part firing or part quitting, but
No.
He fired
He fired them
people
motherfuckers.
off top.
Yeah, they said it was
He
like
fired them.
$2 million a month deficit based on employee workforce. Like they were negative $2 million
Let's cut
every
back,
month.
man.
So,
New owner.
Cut back.
yeah,
I'd
no
have
one-
fired them motherfuckers too. Look how far behind Twitter is in comparison to all other social media apps. The video ain't cracking like that. Like nigga, they should be where Instagram is or further.
Or further, yeah,
They kicked
exactly.
this shit off.
kicked it off. Exactly.
They should be. Yep.
Now it's all
Hell
just
yeah.
about to see porn. Best place.
That's why you got Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's porn. Instagram with real porn.
Nothing, man. Follow me on Instagram.
Oh, just let you know it's 628 million.
628.
After taxes?
628.
That's when.
That girl good with her math.
628 mil.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Well, Dad, you got anything else for us?
Oh shit, I got a little something. This is a little crazy story.
You got no.
Oh wait, with Chet Ibo Quinn.
Hey!
My phone upside down. All right. So in Russia, we got this 18-year-old girl who was kidnapped by her boyfriend and the boyfriend's father. The boyfriend's 20, the father's like 48, some shit like that.
This nigga is ill.
And so on video, it looks like they kidnapped her. Like this is, but I guess in Russia they have this old custom called bride stealing, to where they went over there. That's not the video. Yeah, I don't know why they're showing that right now.
That's so funny.
See, right? That's crazy.
Like,
Like,
what the hell is
wait, what
going on?
the fuck?
Somebody
No,
get
that's not the video. But there's this thing called bride stealing, to where like the person will go and ask the girl, "Would you marry me?" She says no. You take her away, and then they get married anyway. So that's what the boyfriend and the husband are saying is what happened.
The boyfriend and dad.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the boyfriend and the dad are saying was what happened, but because it's a video of the shit.
Right.
So when like someone else saw it on their ring, was like and called in like, "Hey, no, my daughter just got kidnapped,"
Right.
not knowing that this is that they're doing this.
Right.
And so, but the dad had already went and tore havoc. Like he went to their family's cafe and tore shit up. You know, where's the dad at? Where these niggas at?
Where's my daughter?
Yeah, where's my daughter at? When they're just like, whoa, this was a fucking prank. This was a game. So it's all ugly. But then they're facing some serious
12 years.
Dangerous game.
They facing some serious ass charges for this so-called game that they
What
played.
the daughter say?
The daughter said that that it was legit. Like it was that's her boyfriend.
Ah, man.
So
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Russia is the wrong place to do crime.
Any damn thing.
Hell yeah.
I would not be a criminal in Russia.
Hell no.
Brittany Griner is,
Fuck. Be
That shit
9
crazy.
years.
a priest in Russia.
you know, I heard she's in a hard labor camp, man, working 20-something hours a day.
And no one can find her. Like
gonna come back diesel as fuck. Watch.
rough hands.
We're going to wrap up this show, man. That's been this episode of Kraig Facts. Man, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you.
Everybody can find me at Southpaw Picasso with a K, except the person from Altadena that hit the lottery. You hit me on marcusboyd.com. That's my government name.
Definitely. It's your boy Lunch. You find me on IG, all social media. It's Lunch, THA General. That's Lunch the General, and also Lunch and Neek. Lunch and NIQUE. Homeless.
Hell yeah.
This is Marcus Wayne. You can find me at Marcus Wayne on IG, Marcus Wayne on YouTube, Kraig Facts podcast.
Hey, Marcus Wayne, man. Great job today.
Yes, sir.
He going to catch the rhythm.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
He gonna
appreciate it, man. This was fun.
Once he catches the rhythm, he going to be nice.
All day.
Right now, he bully talking a little bit. He'll wait till you're talking, then start talking.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, I get my foot in. I get my foot in, man. But thanks for having me, though, man.
You did a great
This was
job.
awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Give it up for the homies first time, man.
This shit.
Did a top notch job, man. Yeah. Hell yeah, everybody did this shit.
Hello world, man. I'm Autobots. You can find me on Instagram. It's Autobots. Find me on YouTube, Autobots. Everywhere else, Autobots. I hope you guys enjoyed your fabulous human experience today. Tap in with the caffeine. Tap in with YouTube. Tap in on the Comedy Press. We love all the Kraig Factors. And, man, thank you for watching. Oh, and shout out to the Bunnies and Bush Buttes, man. Go on follow Bunnies and Bush Buttes on Instagram for the bunnies.
Hey, me and Doe's got this After Dark show coming back.
Oh yeah, it's lit.
Titties and ass everywhere.
Chet
y'all invite me.
Quenu.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all. We're gonna have the bitches in the other room fucking. We're gonna be in here talking about politics.
That's right. That's right.
That
shit gonna be lit. That shit gonna be lit.
Bring a bunny?
Turn the TV back on, sir.
Why I can't see myself?
Okay, okay. I want to see that live.
Yeah, man. I found a picture The last time we had it cracking, I sent those a picture.
Almost got me.
You
in
ended up
trouble.
getting engaged to this bitch, right? This nigga, I had her in the studio popping it.
Oh yeah, definitely took that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Definitely took that.
Let me pass it to him.
She was in here winning,
That's when
doing God's work.
that's when your boy was in here being nasty.
Oh yeah, I think she likes me. Bitch is a porn star.
Yo, the one chick was like, he was grinding.
The homie's a scumbag, he knows.
Oh my god, I love that nigga, man.
Yeah. Shout out.
Man, y'all know where y'all can find me, man. Regular_DOZ, man. I love everybody.
Hey, man.
Stop shooting.
Yeah, put that down, bro.
Hey, that's
Put that down, bro. Don't do those like that. Don't do them like that.
That's
My
Dozier.
kids watching this show, man.
It's Dozier After Dark.
Hey man, that's been this episode of Kraig Facts. Next up is the big homie, one of my favorite comedians, Sling Johnson, and the Fresh Roach. The Fat Roach.
Yours, Slink. Smoke
Podcast.
yours.
With him and man, one of my favorite shows. If I you something, get it from God. God.